program. Oh wait, what the heck? There's a new agreement. So apparently, stream is doing a new agreement thing.
New agreement, hooray! So,
Oh, I
how
clicked
many
on the wrong
do you
one.
need to sacrifice this time?
Everything.
So, nothing's changed then.
So we're gonna go to Dantooine. The thing is that before we started streaming, I had to like remember where we were in the game on quest-wise stuff.
Yeah, we were getting pretty far.
Yeah, we're almost done. We basically finished 2 planets and a half. The reason why I say 2 planets and a half is because we finished caching in Tatooine already at a really rapid pace.
Yeah, we went through the trial stuff. So.
We were supposed to get the guy free, but I effed up and he ended up going to jail. Because I went like, hey, here's the evidence. Oh yeah, hey, thanks for giving us the evidence. Yeah, this guy's totally guilty.
Yeah.
So let's go back to our Magic the Gathering discussion. So, yeah, apparently each booster box you buy, you get a box topper, which is like an expedition land, which is pretty cool, but it's non-foil. And I don't know why they would give in to the fans and go like, hey, let's make these non-foil, because let's be real, they're cool, they're expedition lands, but if they're not foiled, they're not worth shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Sure. I mean,
and so they had to come up with the system of going like, okay, expedition lands. Let's put one in each box. And it's all like, why? Why would you do that? That devalues them faster. And goes like it doesn't devalue them if you put them in a collector's box because people are paying like double the price for a box or half the packs. Oh, and apparently there's a I don't you probably you're not like really into that all the old Magic stuff, but apparently they're reprinting the reserve list as in I was talking about this like in one of our group chats going like they're reprinting reserve list cards and you get a 25% chance of cracking that open instead of a token. And I'm like, how does that work in a collector's booster box? Because um what's it called? In a collector's booster box, the token's supposed to be foiled, so do you not just get a foiled token? Does your chances go up in a collector's booster? Because they're like designed differently. Because you have a chance to opening up 6 mythics basically.
oh dang. That is insane. I wish I wasn't so tight on money right now because I would totally like to drop some money on Magic cards, but it's like a lot of those boxes are like $200-300 or something like that sometimes, and
Well, that's a collector's booster box. You can get a regular one for like
yeah,
105 with tax is like 110. No,
yeah,
120 I believe, maybe around there.
yeah, it's still a lot
Yeah, I know it's a lot,
considering.
but um it's better than me paying like the huge ass price.
Yeah, that's fair, I guess. But, yeah.
Alright, take that shit and I think we can we can fast travel to the ship apparently like this, which is really neat.
Yeah, what do you want? There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him.
Yeah, I know they're
After that last
expensive.
battle,
The collector's booster boxes are the most valuable ones though, but I don't know how they're gonna print because they've been changing the formula on like the mythic and the rare count you get in a pack, which is like, well, I paid extra for it, so you know.
Just lost. For many, this was
Yeah.
not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more
Yeah, I
than
mean,
bandits.
I really like collectible card games and stuff like
Yeah,
that, but they're just
I came
so
to
freaking
terms.
expensive to keep
Enforcing
up
for
with.
Davik was not
It's like they're a
stimulating.
collective
The gangs on Terrace
card-based
and
thing.
Davik's rivals were trash.
Yeah.
They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on
Um,
bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best
if you
that
go
Terrace could
to
offer were nothing
the
to
stream
me.
that they did,
But I think now with you, I may finally
do you know
find
about the set
opponents worth
Time
fighting.
Spiral?
Maybe later
Time
I'll tell
Spiral?
you more about what it was like to
That's
work
one of
for
the older
Davik.
ones, isn't it?
For now,
Mm-hmm.
though,
They're
Yeah.
let's get on with our
I don't know how
lives.
they're gonna do
Is
it,
there something
but they
else
said
you
they're
want to know?
remastering the set.
Your
Huh.
Yeah, so they're
How
remastering
may
the
I
set.
be of assistance to you,
Oh, so they're
What is it
gonna
you would like
reprint
to
a lot of the
speak to me
cards and like bump up their power
Of
level
course.
to be more like modern stuff or something.
I guess there were. I don't know if this is like Wizards just going like, hey, we're gonna start reprinting like older sets.
So we meet again, Canderous. It has
Oh,
been
what the
quite
heck's
a
going
long
on?
time.
The screen's like
Junkie?
dark.
He was a warrior under my command up to the Battle of Althea.
This is like a really
But
weird
I
bug
thought
because we
You
were going in the
thought
ship
I
and
was dead,
there's like a
didn't
dialogue.
you?
He goes like,
You
"What's
thought
going
all
on?
of us that you
I'm
had
scared."
sent on that attack had perished. You sent us to die in a foolish attack, while you directed your forces elsewhere.
Timber, is this
you
purgatory?
broke your battle plan and let us die for it, so that
Might
you
be.
could have the honor of being the first to kill the enemy
Someone
commander.
forget to pay the electric bill on the ship?
That does not excuse what he did to us.
I did what was prudent at the time. If I had not done it, the battle would have...
The battle would have been won anyway. I am tired of your excuses, Canderous. I have spent years tracking you down since the clans were banished, and I will not rest until I've had my vengeance. In the dune seas of Tatooine, I will be waiting for you. I have spread the news of the challenge since I learned you had landed on this world. All the surviving Mandalorian clans
I don't think
know
we're
of
on a
what I
world.
do
I think
here,
we're in
and that we shall
purgatory,
meet
and
on
this is a living
Tatooine
hell to be
settle
stuck.
this debt of vengeance once and for all. If you fail to meet me there, you shall be stripped of all honor and forever cast out of our society. It will be you
A living
and me
purgatory.
alone in the dune seas of
You know, if I
Tatooine.
were to,
A final
if I were to
battle
hazard
that
a
can
guess,
only
I
end
probably
in
would have
death.
guessed
I
Star
shall
Wars:
be
The Old
waiting
Republic
for you
instead of the
there,
first one.
Canderous.
Yeah. What? Hold on. What? What? I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Yeah. I don't wanna save just in case, because that means I'm gonna load in. Okay.
Say,
I guess we had the conversation. Yeah, we had the conversation. Yeah. I didn't want to save on our file and then it gets corrupted and it goes like, hey, we're in purgatory forever. Oh, well, thanks a lot, dick.
yeah. Wouldn't that just be a perfect way to
I've been
end
given a challenge I can't ignore.
in the series
We've
there?
got to go to the dune seas of
Yes. Sorry, guys. We're in
This is
utter
between-
darkness forever. The end.
I need to check.
it out.
I need to check one of our. God, I really can't find all of our quest things that I want to do. That's not it. Is it in? It's in this one? No. There's another place we have to go. Is this it? You've been instructed to kill Rodin name. He's currently being held as a prisoner. Oh, okay. So he's that one's on Munan. Cool. So one of our quests was actually supposed to be on Munan, and we left that planet.
Oh, we left a quest back there.
Well, no. I didn't know that one of our quests was like supposed to go there. Oh, hey, cool. The game closed. Oh, yep. There we go. We're getting attacked in space.
Incoming fighters!
I'm gonna shoot guns in space and not get shit for it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody thought this was
gonna be cool, and then they found out, okay, this is actually annoying as hell.
Yeah, where all of a sudden it's just, hey, here's something that's completely unrelated to gameplay and doesn't really do anything whatsoever.
I mean, it's not even a fun mini game because
Yeah.
you don't take damage. You don't take damage. It's like, oh, your ship's at 80%. Maybe you should step up your game and not die.
Yeah.
Also, the like the firing is super dumb, and the explosion looks super CGI fake.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, that's what it was like in the original trilogy.
It actually looks better in the original trilogy compared to the like next 3 movies that came out with special effects.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was during the awkward period of 3D graphics where everything looked very plasticky.
You're awkward.
Which it's pretty telling that one of the best uses of CGI was to make a movie all about plastic toys.
Oh, Toy Soldiers?
Yes. Yes.
I actually like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was neat. It was neat. I'm not surprised they didn't make a second movie, but I would really want to know what happened to those toys. They just float down a random river, and I'm all like, what happens when there's a waterfall or a rapid waterfall? They
Yeah.
just
Or they reach the ocean and just become part of the oceanic uh, garbage island.
well, I think they would just short circuit
Good.
because
Probably.
they're toys with military chips. Usually water and military chips, get destroyed.
Well, I mean, if anything would be water resistant, you'd think it'd be military tech. But yeah.
I love how at the end of the movie the guy that like found out, oh wait, yeah, these toys are dangerous. We shouldn't do anything with them anymore. And then he's all like, let's send them to the Middle East. They'll have a kick out of this.
Yeah.
Which is weird because the toys are like set to be like military.
Yeah, they're like essentially kind of like a GI Joe kind of thing.
Yeah, they're set to be military, yet yeah, they're set to be military in a sense, but what's it called? They start destroying like whatever, wherever they can find. I'm surprised they were able to roofie the parents, and the parents are just like, yay, we don't hear anything. I think, yeah, now that I think about it, the parents were roofied, they were left on the couch, and they don't hear any of the noise until they wake up later, going to the neighbor's school, like, it's your son's fault. Where's our
Yeah.
daughter? And I'm all like, dude, you were like roofied. And I'm like, how did you not hear anything?
If anyone has not seen this movie and is listening to us, we must sound completely insane.
You're not wrong. Like these toys no bigger than like what I want to say like one, right? One foot?
Yeah, about. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Well, oh well,
Like smaller than a Chucky doll.
I want to say the size of a 12-week kitten, right?
Something like that. They were pretty small.
Yeah, somehow roofied two parents. Parents didn't hear shit while they're like in the garage or whatever making sound. I know a lot of people are gonna give me crap going like, well, they're in the garage. He's like, no, these things are using power tools, blow torches. No, you would definitely hear that even if you're passed out.
Yeah, you'd need some epic soundproofing, and you would need to be surgery levels unconscious.
Dude, I would have to go back to look at the movie to see like what pills they threw in their drinks, because those things like dissolved in the water. They look more like for
Like antacid tablets or
yeah,
something.
like that, or they were like Tylenol. They only shot like 2 pills, I believe, each. You actually find out the Gorgonites are like not evil. It's actually quite the opposite. The soldiers are quite evil.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
I've been given a challenge I can't
Flip
win.
I remember
You've got
all
to
of
go
the
to
advertising
dune seas of Tatooine
being
so I can find Jagi
like
and kill
focusing
him
on the
too.
army guys.
Yeah, I don't know where this guy is. He's supposed to be in the Dune Seas. This is one thing I hate about the Dune Seas.
It looks like a default Microsoft Windows background.
Hold on. Boondock message just.
Oh, cool.
Or he messaged me. Hold on. Okay, yeah, he might not join us. So just be us. Shoot, as I was saying, yeah, I hate the Dune Sea in Star Wars requests because they're like, yeah, we're in the Dune Scene. Where in the Dune Scene?
Yeah, that narrows it down. You know, speaking of which, this is an entire planet. Like, the Dune Sea is freaking massive. Like, could there be any least helpful descriptor? Like, if this was real life, that would be like saying, hey, Ren, come meet me in China.
Yeah, it's saying head. You said upon leaving the anchorage, you should see a sand crawler. Okay, yeah, I see the sand crawler. In front of you, head, then turn right and go a little ways from it, and then Joggy should appear. Okay, so I go right, because he's supposed to be somewhere around here, and I don't see shit. Like you don't even see the speeders. Unless we're at least for the other ones, I saw speeders. I'm all like, okay, yeah, there's speeders.
Yeah, is there something that you have to? Is there like another quest marker thing that you have to trigger, or is this just
No, this is it. Candace already went like, oh, we need to go to the Dune Seas. The guy called me out. I need to defend my honor, like Zuko from Avatar.
Yeah, just every other word honor.
He just doesn't have. Oh, there he is. Now we know what he looks like because we were in purgatory when this happened.
Ah, so you managed to come after all.
Sounds about right.
So you brought friends.
You brought some of your own as well.
It's just
Ha! Indeed I did. I foresaw that you might need help, so I arranged a distraction.
I wonder why that happened. I wonder if there was some kind of like weird transition error there.
I do not need to hear your excuses, Jedi. I know why he brought you.
Enough of this talk, Joggy. Let's do what we came here to do.
Wait, hold on. Shit. Where are the dice? I got the dice. You're, should we just like fight him? Or should we just tell him to calm down? I wanna fight him. This is for honor. Hello?
Hello.
Are we gonna just fight him?
I can't see the options yet.
Oh, it says let's do this Canderous. Number 2 is like, I think we both need to calm down. Number 3 is you both act like, children.
I mean, are there any ones that'll get us dark or light side points, or is it just...
I mean, I don't think you get dark side points by just fighting him, because this is a challenge, and this guy legit said, come alone to the Dune Seas, and this guy ended up bringing, I think, 2 lackeys with him.
Yeah. That's a bit of a dick move there.
Should we just fight him?
Sure.
Alright.
And you shall all
I mean,
die.
he challenged you to the duel, which...
And then he brought 2 guys with him, going like, yeah, this is okay. And then he decides to fight a Jedi and a commander. It's all like, okay, well, then you both just all die.
Yeah, I'll challenge like a commander and a Jedi to like 2-on-3 combat. That's supremely stupid.
Oh, they don't have stuff to jack or take.
And not even get the benefit of a
I
surprise
think
attack.
this has affected me in ways I didn't anticipate. I think I'll need
Force wave
time
spam.
to sort things out. Thanks for what you did. Whatever your intentions might have been. I just need time.
Yeah, we didn't get dark
Yeah, what do you
or light side
Your
or whatever. We just
Which,
we
yeah, I
we
guess,
just helped him out
considering...
because legit the guy said come to the dune scenes alone, and he brought 2 lackeys with them going like, yeah, now we're gonna fight. It's like, dude, you got 2 people right behind you with blasters. Of course you're not gonna fight fair.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
Yeah.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
Just like, if you wanted to reclaim your honor or whatever, like, fight for honor, like, your honor has already been, like, completely shot in the head.
It's also it's all like what he goes like the galaxy will know that you chickened out and all your honor will be stripped if you don't show up. It's all like, who are you talking about? I said the galaxy's pretty big. I went like, there's only 2 eyewitnesses and we kill those witnesses. I mean, then people won't know.
Unless they were force ghosts, but, no,
Oh,
not the case.
those don't exist yet.
Wait, what?
They don't exist. I'm dead serious.
So Luke Skywalker is on drugs, confirmed.
So, no, because in the oh no, I don't want to speak to this guy yet. So you actually find out that no, I'm right. Force ghosts don't exist yet in the old Republic days. That because if you read the lore, Force ghosts didn't really start appearing until later, and people didn't know what they were. They just thought that they were vengeful, hateful spirits, dark or light side, and people don't know what the term Force ghost is yet, and they don't know how like one becomes one. Because the only Force ghosts you actually see back in the day are just vengeful, hateful spirits, which is the Sith. You only see like Sith spirits. And most people don't believe you when you go up to tell them, "Hey, I saw a spirit that was a evil ghost." And they're all like, "Well, you must be off your meds because clearly I've never seen that before." Yeah, so Force ghosts don't exist. They actually didn't start existing and become a part of history until like the Phantom Menace going into the third movie. So yeah, they don't exist
You
yet.
know, that's... Yeah, I think that kind of whole thing about, oh, you know, Sith are actually more likely to become Force ghosts. I think that really cheapens, you know, seeing Anakin Skywalker, like, return as a Force ghost at the very end of the original trilogy.
Well, actually, the
It
reason
kind of
why,
shoots all meaning of that in the head.
well, the thing is with Sith lords, when they're super powerful enough, their spirit's strong enough in the Force to where they just linger around and they can actually do shit to you as a spirit. Like they can fight you, they can summon Force lightning, they can mess with you, they can even possess you. But compared
Yeah,
to
I
a light
know
Force
that.
gold, they can kind of do the same, but they won't do it because they're of
I
the light.
mean, I know that. I know that in like a comic or something that Emperor Palpatine tried to come back by like possessing a baby or something in one of the comics, didn't he?
Possessing a baby?
Yeah, or like possessing a kid or something to try to essentially reincarnate himself.
No, he didn't try to reincarnate himself. He just straight up possessed Luke because he found out Emperor Palpatine discovered the Force power Force essence, which is you transferring your consciousness and your supreme being into another body, shattering another soul, and taking possession of the body. Um, he was originally using clones, but the clones wouldn't last that long because his force powers in the dark side was so strong it was draining the life force of the clones super fast, so they would only last like a couple of days or hours, and then he would have to switch to another body.
Alright, I could have sworn somebody told me at some point that there was a plot point about Luke's kid or like Han Solo's kid trying to get possessed by someone. I don't know. Who cares?
Who?
You know, Palpatine. But whatever.
No,
I mean,
that one.
it's all fan fiction now.
I think you're thinking about Dark Crate. Dark
That was
Crate.
great.
Yeah, Dark Crate tries to take over Luke Skywalker's, like, I think great grandchild, or maybe even greater. I don't know how far they are in the future, but
Okay.
this is like so at the end
I
of,
guess it's non-canon now.
yeah,
But
Dark Crate, hold on, I'm gonna read this real fast. I need to remember this. Pleasure. I need to find where these. Okay, so this one's on Tatooine. Okay, got it. So we gotta go to Kashyyyk and back to Tatooine now. He possesses a merchant of rare and qualities as a profit cup for his own real work. Give him access to rich, powerful families without drawing suspicion. Alright, so let's check our quest real fast, and then I'll go over. Okay. So what was I going on about before I was looking at that quest?
we were going on about how Press was or someone was trying to possess one of Luke's descendants. I think.
Oh yeah,
it was.
Luke's descendants is like really old, and now I remember. Crate is like from the Clone Wars, so he's like in his 40s, I want to say, at that time. And then he goes through the Empire. The Empire is, I think.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
This is a public street.
Hiding behind the self-calc laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
So as I was saying, the Empire lasted a good 20 years until Luke brought them down, if I'm not mistaken, right? So that would put him at the age of 60, yet he looks still young as hell. Because he spent many years on Corbin learning the ways of the Sith. Where's the...
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Tong hai tuam gigi yumalith pa ang yinkotu. Tulbadab.
Do we force persuade him, or do we just persuade him, saying I'm a nominous buyer from Coruscant? Force persuade usually gets us what we want.
Pretty much. I mean, I got a question. Does persuasion does like your base persuasion skill have anything to do with that, or no? Or is it just?
It's more like it's gotta go into your wisdom with the, will save, just like in D&D.
Okay.
So like if you use the one charm, I believe, right? In D&D.
Yeah, charm is the one where they react to you like you're their best friend.
Yeah, but it's also a spell, I believe. It's like a level 1 or 0 spell in D&D.
Yeah, it's level 1. They react to you as if you were their best friend. That's what charm does. And then there's persuasion or diplomacy. It depends. I believe it's diplomacy when they say yeah. In this game, it kind of feels like the persuasion skill largely falls by the wayside. I mean, I guess if you're doing a pure light side run, because sometimes people look down on you for using force persuasion, and every now and again it seems like you get dark side, but it seems pretty rare, honestly.
Yeah, it's a dick thing until Basilit says, let's kill this person.
Yeah. Yeah, not a huge fan of Basil in this game. I mean...
Well, apparently she's like... I think she's 18. Your character is also young. I think your character is probably a bit older than her. I want to say your character is probably 20s? Something in the 20s. Early 20s. I want to say early 20s.
I mean, that would make sense considering who this character is and the backstory. So he'd be a little older. Agreed, force persuasion is awesome. I would totally be doing that all the time if I was a Jedi.
I mean, they say that it looks frowned upon. Yeah, Raider fan, force persuasion is awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's frowned upon until I force persuade them that it's not.
Well, it's frowned upon in the games until you look at the movies and they're always using it, going like, yeah, this is for Jedi business. And what the hell, man?
Okay, so it's fine to deceive and manipulate weaker minds when you do it.
Yeah, that's if you're gonna be like a rogue. I want to say just basically be a rogue wizard at that point if you put all your points in charisma.
Yeah, the party face. I mean, it makes sense for you to be the party face because you know.
Yeah.
You know, you want your main character to be the main character.
Oh, he's a silk half.
Oh, speaking of charisma and party faces and things like that, we were thinking about doing a D&D session stream at some point. Ren, were you planning on jamming or
doing what?
You know, the D&D stream that you said we were considering doing?
Yeah, we might do it.
Yeah. Alright. So
it just depends. I mean, I can be the DM. It's pretty easy for me to do it with 2 people, but a 3rd person would actually be nice.
Yeah, it would be cool to bring a 3rd person. I wonder if anyone is busy. Because everyone is.
Dude, we're in quarantine. Ain't nobody busy.
Yeah. I mean, because considering my name is Timbre the Bard, I should probably play a bard, I'm guessing, but yeah.
Hey, if we get more viewers or whatever, you should let the viewers decide your name.
Yeah. Just my username, my new Twitch name.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Alright.
What does this datapad say? Hold on. I keep forgetting you have to go over here for like the datapads, and I keep forgetting all these new items to check them. I'm really bad at it.
I don't know which tabletop games versions do you play of D&D, I guess? Because were we gonna do 3.5 or?
Yeah, I'll probably do 3.5.
All right, yeah. I'm I'm very well versed in 3.5. I know Pathfinder really well. I've played like one small game of 5th edition, and I played a bit of Call of Cthulhu.
We can get an average of 10 if we stream long enough, but usually by the time like everybody starts joining randomly, we get off. Okay, so.
Oh, and Rift Warhammer, I believe I played a little bit as well.
Oh, whoa, dude, you can actually go between places. I didn't know that.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't know that. You can actually go between places. Yeah, usually you're only supposed to go back to the ship, but apparently you can fast travel between both.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Like, it was that in the sequel as well? Because
How
I
may be of
don't remember.
what did
Being able to fast travel like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I mean,
I never see in speedruns. Then again, I don't think most people speedrun this game, just for certain reasons.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
cool.
because
We're
I
doing
was
the
like
whole.
10 when I played KotOR 2, so I don't remember like anything about it really.
Well, you never played the first one as well.
Well, I haven't played the first one, but I played KotOR 2.
KotOR 2 is like more fun, in my opinion, I believe. But number one's the more better off game story-wise and everything.
Well, didn't they? I remember the ending was a little bit disappointing because it just kind of like felt like it ended, and there wasn't much denouement.
Well, yeah, Raider just said yeah, it's just a sequel, which is true.
Yeah.
That's all it really was just a sequel.
Can't see the game. Is there something wrong with the stream, Ren, on your end?
I mean, it's working on mine.
Because I can see it. I mean, it's.
Oh, he's probably talking about when it blacks out because remember, so if you don't know, the black screen only happens apparently because for some odd reason the game closes itself out and then it reopens itself. For some odd reason when it comes to space battles and cutscenes, as in the game's so old is that
right.
for some odd reason the developers thought it would be smart to close out the game and you just re-enter it that way. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know why they did that. It's my opinion's very terrible. But then again, this is a game from like 2000, early 2000s, I believe, or before then.
Yeah, this was like what 2003, 2004, something.
Yeah, don't be surprised when when Timber tells me that it's like frozen, then I'm like, oh yeah, it's frozen because I can see it on my end. But yeah, no, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see
2003.
the
That's
stream.
right.
Yeah, I can see the stream as well. And when it's like dark, um, then it's just a cutscene, like the game cutting out. I don't know why it does it. Because, you know, Windows at the time isn't the best as well. Yeah, you weren't here at the beginning of stream, but there was actually a part where we were getting on the ship and we got stopped by Candor's quest because for some odd reason it didn't trigger and it decided to trigger as soon as we're going back to the ship and getting on it. And the game's loading and then it stops and it goes like, ah, Jaggy, what are you doing here? And I went like, is this what hell's like? And I said, it feels like purgatory, except everything's just dark.
Yeah, it was pretty weird.
Yeah, like the game was just dark, and then I had to save and re-enter the game because like I had to save on new files because I didn't trust it. Because if we save over our run file, then you know that's gone and the screen's just dark and the game's just bugged. And we have to start over from Terrace, which I didn't feel like. I didn't feel like going back and redoing the entire game because I do not remember all the dialogue picks we picked for the game.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose we could watch through our old streams and repick everything, but no. I mean, if our save does get corrupted, what we'll probably do is just I don't know, maybe we could just rush through the game and get to generally where we left off and then just whatever, but
yeah,
really hope that does not happen. It's an old game, so it might.
I mean, I'm considering playing the second one on the 360. Just so we have less issues. I mean, like the sound or the music goes away, but I'm okay with that because I need to be able you know, to hear everybody and whatnot. Ah, shit.
Yeah. Oh, something happened?
At last, my search is over.
Yeah,
I was
I
beginning
effed
to
up.
fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure you may have defeated the
Oh,
pathetic
so,
bounty hunter my master sent
as
after.
usual.
But you are no match
We're
for
fine.
me.
Yeah,
I
so
have
this is
studied
Dark
at the
Malik's
foot of the
apprentice.
Dark
I
Lord
forgot when you go
himself.
down here, even if you completed this planet, you gotta freaking fight him. And thing is that I didn't put any of the buffs on, so we're really screwed here because I don't have any of the buffs on our character yet.
Does our tried and
Your
true
words
battle
mean
tactic of
nothing to me,
spamming Force
unless you
Wave
wish to beg for your
and
life.
lightning work?
No. Then
He
Because
I
does.
try to make this
He's
both
not
quick
immune to it.
and
No one's
painful.
immune to that
Okay.
shit. Hold on. Let's see. Oh no, he's immune to it.
No.
Thought he was immune to it. I'm glad I brought Johanny and Bastilo.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, still a blank screen for you, Raider?
You might have to re-enter the stream because sometimes people do get that. Ah, man. We're gonna die most likely. Yep. We're gonna die. I didn't know he was here. He's way more stronger and we just don't have the shit to fight him right now. Like, he's taking no damage.
What is it?
Yeah, shit. Yeah. So, there's actually, like, nothing I can do, unfortunately, because, hold on. God damn it. Oh my god, the save is there too, the autosave.
Oh, there was an Ondas.
Yeah. And I didn't save it. I think we would have to go back, like, all the way back to Manon and shit and do all that dialogue again.
You know, I'm sure somebody thought it was a good idea to have an autosave right before this little boss fight here, but not a cool move. That was not cool.
Yeah, and this guy, he clearly buffed himself before the fight. Oh my god. I failed a will save too. And he hit 3 of us at one time. I think they all hit us with that, which we're supposed to be immune, which is actually really weird. And okay, there we go. Johanny's just failing her will saves, man, because it's like a random will save and shit.
Well, what's her wisdom at? Because should be decent.
Actually, I forgot. We could have cheated the game and leveled up. Just heal our characters. Her wisdom's at a +1.
Sure.
But remember, this guy's like way stronger. Okay, so this guy's just clearly immune to force powers, apparently. Wait, he force choked me, and I couldn't force choke him. Yeah, this guy has really high stats. So, Bastila's not being affected by anything.
Well, she's the tank of the group, so that makes sense.
Not. Yeah, she is. Johanny's just sitting there taking it.
I will be your doom.
I think the game's bugged. Every time you use a force power or whatever. Yeah, every time you use a force power, it's like deflecting it. And this guy came to life for some odd reason.
Right?
Alright, so... Yeah, look. Every time I try to trigger it, he's using the same force power I'm using. I'm not even taking damage at this point. Oh, he's almost dead. Basila's been doing damage. Or my force wave's been hitting him, I guess. He's almost dead.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Cool, we killed him.
Awesome.
I would have liked to fought him on Corbin, but I guess not.
Yeah, I remember there being some crazy. This I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember a lot of the second game, mostly because I was like 10, but
Tell us the truth, you were just blacked out drunk when you played.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just drinking as a child.
Yeah, I mean, it was. Well, it's basically what playing video games as a kid is like. Yeah, fun, awesomeness, and then like, what happened?
Life happened. Dude, I hate being down here because of these stupid monkeys getting in the way, and they keep making that sound, going or whatever. I wanna.
Yeah, if anyone's a modder, get on the "Shut Up the Monkeys" mod.
I mean, they actually did make a mod for that because they were so annoying. Because every time you pass by one, they make the sound, or if they're stuck in your conversation, you don't hear the guy talking the entire time. You just hear the stupid animal sound. I think I click on this. Hold on. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Is this corpse? I'm trying to trigger the quest right now. I'm trying to find the guy that shapeshifts. Yeah, you actually find out that there's shapeshifters in the universe, and I went like, how come this wasn't explored more?
Yeah, that would be a really cool plot point there.
Yeah, and then just thing is, I'm not even gonna read this datapad, and the dialogue's just gonna automatically trigger going like, yeah, no, you clearly killed that guy over there. Why do you disturb me, human? I've come to Shadowlands to get forms and kind. Which is weird because when he transforms, he actually sounds the race. And I'm like, does he know what he's saying? Because, I mean, transform into a Wookiee. Not everybody knows Wookiee.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's Jolie.
Got something on your mind?
Hey, Jolie.
Look, there's that whole that's impossible kind of thing going on. Yeah, unfortunately he doesn't have Jolie's force power, so yeah, it works in my favor. And then yeah, he transforms into that shit, which is annoying. But again, it doesn't have the buffs, which is I'm glad the designers didn't put that in.
Yeah.
Because those things are supposed to be like immune to my force lightning in a sense, and then it takes off. Come back! Look how fast that thing takes off. Nothing in the game moves that fast.
Yeah, that's crazy.
At least I can see where it went, because usually as a kid I would lose track and I have to go on to like the websites and try to find out where the damn thing went. And that's it's like one of these things. I think it's the middle one. Is it? Hey, we did it! Did it on the first try. Oh, that made a sound I did not like. It was a corpse all along.
What can I do?
I am glad my stream is
What
ended
is it?
then, because
Why?
Yes?
you said, oh, that made a sound you didn't like. What do you mean, why?
Well, I don't know what you meant by that. It made like a terrifying horror sound, and then it just turned into a corpse, and I went like, it was dead inside and on the outside all along. Sounds like a typical, like, Sunday night going back to work the next day.
Yeah, ain't that the truth?
So Boondog's getting food. I don't know if he'll join us. He said usually he'll join us like around after 9. I'm not 100% sure. It might just be us trying to finish the game, honestly.
Might be. We'll see how far we are in when and if he shows up.
Yeah, so while the basket scene's gonna take off and the screen's gonna go dark again, I'm gonna pull up the other stream so I can see people a little bit better. Alright, yeah, that works out. While it's loading, I can just pull up the stream and whatnot so I can actually see when people enter in the chat and whatnot.
Well, it says 2 people here, so I think it might just be us.
Miles, tell your family to stop watching us, man.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. Timber, stop telling your family to watching us. Apparently they're doing like 30% off on subscriptions this month. I didn't even know Twitch did percentages off for subscriptions, dude.
Yeah, that's strange. I've never heard that either.
I feel like someone like subscribes to a bunch of people and they look at like their bank statement because you know there's that one person that subscribes to all his favorite people, and he goes like, "Huh, I saved $500 this month for some odd reason. I should treat myself." And then next month it just depletes his account. He's like, "What happened?"
Yeah, sounds about right.
Because he spends the extra money thinking it's there and it's gonna be like that. And he goes like, "Oh, maybe Twitch changed its like its subscribe policy." And then he's like, "Oh, nope. Now I'm in debt. I'm in crippling debt."
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Very easily. You didn't read. Dude, where's
Got no other run.
where's our Wow, she's far away.
What?
Oh, there's like a coworker, he's like younger than me. Um, and he was talking about, well, I always have to help my parents or whatever when I get home and do stuff like clean and mop. And I said, "I'm gonna tell you what I did for my parents so I don't have to do that. I got them a robot to do that." And he's like, "I'm not spending like a bunch of money on a robot." I said, "Dude, they're like super cheap. If you go to like online website, you can find them
Yeah,
on
like
sale."
Windows and stuff.
Yeah, they're always like 200 bucks. You can get one for 1,000 bucks for 200 bucks just because it's on sale. Like they're always on sale. No one's buying them. There ain't no demand, a supply demand for them. So they're always going on sale.
Yeah,
And he
that's
goes like,
true.
he's like, "You know what they call that?" I'm like, "What? Slavery." I'm like, "What?" And he goes like, "Yeah, those robots are your slaves." And I went like, "It's programmed to do one thing, and the one thing to do was to clean my house." And he goes like, "Yeah, that's slavery." I'm like, "That's not slavery, you dumbass." And he goes like,
Like,
I said it has no
not
sentient being or mind.
No, it has no emotions. You could beat it with a stick and
It can't
I
talk.
don't care.
It can't talk back to me. And he goes like, "Yeah, you programmed it." He goes like, "It's a slave." I'm like, "It's not a slave." I said, "This thing cannot feel anything. This isn't the Matrix where the machines rised up and they actually have sentient beings going like, this is wrong. We should fight back."
This
Which, in honest point,
you want
the society in the Matrix, yeah, they screwed themselves over by just doing that. If you ever
yeah,
think about it.
yeah. I mean robot I think artificial intelligence is
Yeah, we're
one of those
based.
things.
I would say it's slavery if it has artificial intelligence and if it says
Yeah,
if it feels pain in a different way because we're not that advanced in society to go like, well, you know, the robot doesn't feel pain. Yet the damn machine's gonna tell us, I feel pain. And then we're gonna ignore it and go like, no, you don't feel pain because we're trying to hide the fact this thing is it's sentient. It's actually like a person. And then at that point, we can't use the logic term going like, well, machines can't feel stuff. They don't feel pain. They're not like a living being. At that point, they try to hide it that we need to actually, view it as a living thing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I believe wasn't there like an analogy that a computer science professor made about the man in the room speaking Chinese or something like that, where how do we know that a computer is actually sentient or sapient when it could just be someone picking or just something that's picking responses that it knows is appropriate to the situation.
I
I
mean,
believe
that's
the analogy is something like, oh, you have you have somebody in a room who does not know Chinese,
yeah.
and you
The
just have people like write down messages in Chinese and feed it into the system, and then you just give them a bucket of responses that they can put in, and you just put together a bunch of little responses and feed it back through the door, and someone on the other side would be like, oh yeah, this person knows Chinese or something like that. It was a weird analogy, but I kind of get what they're saying.
I mean, yeah, if you think about it, that is true. There's actually a better way to prove it. So, you know the people like with Asperger's or they have more of a tolerance to pain?
Yeah.
Well, people have used the analogy going like, well, they're like robots. They can't feel stuff because, certain chemicals in their brain or they were born differently. They can't really experience emotion and pain as a regular person. And per se, you can use that you can use that term and compare it to a robot. That's I mean, if you're comparing a person to a machine at that point, and that's the analogy you're trying to use, then what's to say like a machine can't feel pain? Because it's basically a person with Asperger just has a high tolerance to pain. When they actually do feel it, they're like, oh hey, you're actually human, because we're gonna view it like that.
Yeah, I mean, there are people who have like conditions where they essentially can't feel anything. Their like nerves are they can't feel things, and nerves are deadened. So
Yeah.
there's all of that extreme.
In a sense, we're just abusing it in a point. Yeah, in a sense, we're just using machines at that point. If they're sentient, and thing is, we're never gonna, no government, no person will actually say these things feel living pains and stuff because then they lose their entire basics. So like, oh, we spent millions into these robots to do our job and stuff, and they're like, you can't give them freedom of rights and stuff, and let them start running for office and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, there really isn't much. I don't know if there's much call for artificial intelligence beyond having computers doing simple tasks that would just be best suited for them. Because I don't know why you would want a computer to be able to feel things. I mean, having a computer like being able to analyze people's emotions and respond to that, I could understand why someone might want to do that. That would be very useful in like police settings, I suppose.
Well, the thing is that have you ever seen the movie I, Robots? When Will Smith is
Yes. Yeah, with
when Will Smith is in that danger vehicle where he's in the accident, I think he goes into like a river and it's like raining that day and it's flooding. He's getting washed
yeah,
away. Um, and then
the
there's
robot
another
search
car.
for
Yeah,
light.
there's another car and the water just so happens, I think no one hit anyone. I think the water just happened to like, okay, now the game's frozen, so now that I gotta fix it. Hold on. So,
Yep, it froze.
Yeah, hold on, I just fixed it. It has to go through the whole Alright, I can't see my mouse. My mouse didn't come back to the hold on. It froze again and my mouse didn't come back to the game. Alright, there it goes.
Yeah, but yeah, it.
Oh no, as I
The
was saying,
robot
yeah,
calculated
the robot doesn't have enough sentience or emotion to figure out that
What is it?
he doesn't want to be saved. He wants the girl to be saved. He'd rather have the mom and the girl be saved because, you know, the girl's
or
younger and
at
he's a
least try to save them.
yeah, and he's a cop. He wants the pedestrians to be saved instead. But the robot can't make that sense or analogy going like, okay,
Yeah, it just calculated that he had a
yeah.
higher percentage chance to survive. So
It basically it used all logic and in iRobot then they try to give the machines more sentient being, which was the AI Vicky, and Vicky just concluded, well, you know, if I just kept everybody at their homes and subjugated them, then there wouldn't be any more danger.
yeah,
And Vicky then had the logic conclusion, no, those that try to uprise or try to outrule my law, basically just need to be get rid of. And at that point,
yeah,
murder was okay, which is not far off of an analogy of a serial killer or a dictator where they don't get things going their way. People never view it that way.
yeah. Everyone views themselves as the hero of their own story, so everyone has their justifications.
Oh, you mean mass genocide wasn't the right way to go? I think that was the right way to go.
Uh, depends on the context, I guess, here, because
Well, you
would,
can pretty much say, well in any story like there's always like a story where people
yeah,
go where or like a warrior tribe that expanded. Take the Mandalorians for example. Mandalorians were like conquering the galaxy unannounced, and they basically went like, we can't have that. We need to mass genocide the Mandalorians and break them up, make rules, make laws. They need to be hunted down as animals so they can't come back and uprise again. At that point, the galaxy's already going like, yeah, it's okay, we can beat down these people because they try to conquer the universe, and the Mandalorians at that point are going like, well, it's really hard to survive in this society because we're hated upon.
yeah.
And
I
the
mean,
Mandalorians have feelings at that point too, going like, well, hey, I mean, because like we're like living things too, and the galaxy's all like, no, you're not.
I mean, the whole thing about like, oh, any character can be sympathetic if you give them a good backstory, and like, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Yeah, there is no there is no other side that looks greener, whatever the saying is.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not always greener on the other side. Both sides are the same. Unless you forgot the water the other side, then both sides are not the same.
Yeah.
And then you get Hank Kill.
Does it look like I know what a JPEG is?
When Peggy gets the OnlyFans account and Hank figures out what that is. Peggy, oh, I'm just expressing my womanly like white rights or whatever. It's 2020, Hank. Women can do this without being shamed. I'm trying to express myself. I wouldn't be surprised if that would be a King of the Hill episode they ever remade one. Peggy discovers she can express herself in those ways, and Hank's just like, no. So basically, this guy double-crossed us. Just so you're aware. This guy basically double-crossed us to kill like all the head guild leaders or whatever. So he was moved up to the head of the secret organization. And now we're pissed about it.
Really, the weird, shady back alley assassin guy
That tells you to come
is
alone.
the traitor?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I was supposed. Oh,
So he basically said, we need to go to the Dune Seas. You need to come by yourself. Um, if you don't, you must come alone. If you don't, you won't ever see me ever again and have your revenge. And then he takes off. We're gonna go ahead and level up our character because I think we gain Force Lightning now. I know we have Force Lightning, but oh no, never mind. It's level 18. We're off by 1 level. I'm gonna put the point into throwing a lightsaber, okay?
yeah, sounds fair.
Yeah, I like throwing my lightsaber. What's really weird is that I don't know why people would put a point into the max out for throwing a lightsaber, because then you can throw a double lightsaber, but it doesn't make much sense because you're dual wielding. It'd be cool if you could throw both lightsabers.
Oh, that would be awesome.
I mean, Starkiller does it in Force Unleashed, right?
Yeah, Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2.
Dude, we need to do a stream with it's me and you and Boomdock, and I'm just doing a full-on Star Wars Force Unleashed run.
That would be fun.
I can't do it. I've done it before. I've done it before too. I beat the game in I think 5 or 8 hours. I did it on Sith Master as well.
Oh, nice.
I think people would watch that because I had like 25 viewers watch me do it.
Incoming fighters.
Yeah, there was like
Yeah,
there were certain strats people didn't know or didn't know you could do in the game to like cheat it. Which I didn't really cheat it. It was mostly like skill, and I just knew if you did certain stuff, you could progress in the game faster.
yeah, I remember a lot of really cool sequences in Force Unleashed 1. The only one that I remember that a lot of people complained about was the
Death Star room?
yeah, well, yeah, the Death Star room, but also moving like that Star Destroyer thing.
Oh,
Like,
that's
on that.
easy.
I've heard a lot of folks had trouble with that for some reason.
I mean, you have to move the joysticks around to pull it out of orbit.
Yeah,
To me, it's easy. I mean, no, there is a certain you can get it. What's it called?
How may I be
You
of
can
assistance?
glitch it to where it gets stuck.
After my father died.
yeah, that was
Left us
probably
both
it.
alone.
You could get it
Single
stuck, and
lone
then you
human
couldn't
being
ever bring the
living in
Star
one of the
Destroyer down
worst,
for some
most
odd reason.
violent slums on Taris.
Also,
Mm.
you had to angle it. If you didn't angle it enough and you didn't angle it fast enough, then it went back to orbit.
It would like go back into place or something.
Yeah.
When my father
And
was
I
killed,
guess that's what people
it
had a
seemed
problem
that
with.
something
And
in her
the
began
TIE
to
fighters
die
come
as well.
faster, and
She
it's very
worked.
hard to knock down
She
the TIE
worked as
fighters. Like,
hard as she was
either you
able.
pick up something that's floating
Over
around from the
time,
planet because
I
the
later
magnetic field
learned
is
that
making
she was
metal and
unable to
stuff
give enough money
float in
to
the
feed
air.
both of us.
You either have to use that
and
to
had
knock
to
their TIE
start
fighters in the air, or
borrowing
you
from
get
the
Force
exchange.
Lightning.
I
And it's
banned
really
her.
hard
She hid
because
what she was
you have to
doing
be at
from me.
certain points just to
She
do
gave
that
most of her
without
food to
getting
me so
blasted
that
and
I would,
dying.
in the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked.
I guess that's what people had a hard time. I didn't find it hard.
Probably.
Now, the one
There was
hard
nothing
the
real
hardest
that I
thing
could
on
do
the
for
game,
her. She
God,
left me no
it
money,
drew me
and her
crazy,
doctor would see her
is
without
the
being
Death
paid
Star
first.
room.
I
Not
sat by her
like
bed
the
for days as
first
she lay there
where you
dying.
ended up in the building, like
I
when you
never
first start off
thought
in the
that could
mission.
happen to someone I cared
That
about
one's
ever
hard
again.
because
Yeah.
that room has like
That
2
was still the money
AT-T
she had
fighters that can
borrowed.
kill you in one hit.
She had never paid
They
it
have
back and
multiple
made no
snipers,
provisions
and
for
then
her death. You
there's like
must
5
understand.
robots,
The
and you have
exchange is
to
brutal. They care nothing
you
for the
have
life of a
to
sentient being.
pull
They
the
are
thing
the
up
major suppliers of slaves on
to
Taris.
get lower in the Death Star. And
They
I
thought it
actually
would be
found
appropriate
if
that,
you do
with my mother owing them money,
you know, like when
debt
you
should
curl
be
up in a
passed on to
ball and
me.
then you
And
blast
when to
forced
pay,
or
they took me
whatever,
by force. You have no
Yeah.
idea.
I
what
actually
it
found
is
out if
like
you
to be
hover
bound
over it
like
and
a
you do
beast
that, it
and treated
blasts
as
the door
such.
open
It was the
just
worst
enough
time
to
of
where
my
you can
life.
fall through the
They
crack.
treated me like livestock. They
And
were
people didn't know
waiting
that.
for a buyer
People
to
thought
give
you
them
had to
some
kill the
credits
snipers
for me,
first and then do
and the
it.
Jedi came to
No,
fight
if
the
you stand right over
Mandalorians.
it and you use your force powers to blast the door open that way, you can cheat that room and you can just go on your way.
But the Jedi soon left to fight their war,
And
and I was
the
left
next hard
behind.
part in the game,
I swore
there's only like a
that
few
I
hard
would
parts in the
become
game
a
to me.
Jedi.
That
As
is
soon as I
the
had
second
enough money to
Jedi
do it,
you
I
fight.
bought passage on a
I don't know
freighter
why.
headed for
He's like the
Dantooine,
most
and we
hardest
both know
living
what has
goddamn
happened
thing
since
to
then.
fight in the game.
I am grateful
Yeah,
to you
some
for
of
And
those
giving me the
bosses were
opportunity to
pretty
fulfill
crazy.
my dream.
well, no, only the second
Rather
boss is
than
crazy.
becoming what I hated.
All the other
Someday,
bosses were
I may
easy.
make it up to you. But for now,
It's only
I
him and
didn't play the
Palpatine that were
DLC,
hard.
but wasn't there like a DLC boss that was really strong?
Obi-Wan?
Obi-Wan? Oh, he was the
Or
strong one?
I guess. I mean, I beat the DLC ones with ease. It wasn't hard. And I did these on Sith Master. I guess it's just per se me. I guess I'm just
Maybe, I
I
don't
guess
know.
I just have skill at that game. I'm unsure.
What the hell is your kind doing here?
I thought this guy was
Bad
human.
enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KotOR on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Yeah, do like the Jedi tells you and back off. Your people are pathetic. There's no wonder we crushed your world so easily.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
This doesn't concern
So we finally
you,
triggered Juhani's
Jedi
quest.
trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me? Now don't be so selfish.
What's really weird
We
is
both
this
know
guy
cats
thinks
that
I would
aren't
sell my
real people
companion
anyway. The
knowing that I'm a
females
Jedi.
make amusing pets, but the males should be put
Yeah,
down like
this
the animals they
guy-
are.
He
I
rolled
think
snake
one
eyes on
time
intelligence, that's for
What?
sure.
What did you say? What did you do on Taris, you scum?
Put one of you down like the
I wish the
animals
facial
you
expressions
are.
were better.
So easy.
Yeah, definitely rolled snake eyes
Then I
here.
saw one of the females on the auction block.
And I love the go of that
The
guy a
true
little bit ago,
darn
just
Jedi.
walking between two people, obviously
What?
having a conversation.
Me?
With lightsabers?
Oh, now
Yeah.
I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KotOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me. When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KotOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You. The homeworld.
Come now.
Yeah, this guy is
Will you
a
let your
complete
pet
dick.
go?
He admits to going to her
I'm sure we
planet,
can come up
destroying
with a
it, and then
price we both think is
basically
fair.
buying her people, which were only children and female, and then he would just kill the male.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Slice his.
Should we just get him? I
whatever
feel like we
calf
should just kill him
is
now.
genital off.
He's gonna jump us later. Should we just kill him now?
I mean, he's a slaver. Stabbing him in the face is hardly a blip on the karma meter.
Yeah, let's kill him.
Yes, we will.
No. I
Damn.
must not fall prey to the dark side again. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
Cool. We could have. Oh, he disappeared. He was a force ghost. that don't exist.
Alright.
He's magic. Yeah, I forgot what this guy sells. Yeah, hold on, dude. I'm seeing like what energy shields he has because I'm gonna need one for what we're about to do.
Alright.
Yeah, I love how we could just got rid of the slaver and she's like, nope, no, I'm a Jedi. And I'm all like, now you decide to be good. I think we can get
Yeah.
stuff. He doesn't have anything either. Yeah, this guy doesn't have anything either. So waste. What level are we again?
Weren't we like 16 or
Yeah,
something
we're
like that?
16.
17?
We're two from getting our last few powers. I'm just going through all the shops real fast because we're never coming back to these shops again for the rest of the like little run we're doing. We already have one of those. There's a lightsabers we sold. Did I buy all those thermal detonators on Kashyyyk, if you can remember?
I forget if we bought them. I know we found one or two and some loot.
I'm gonna say maybe.
But yeah. Because I clearly remember you saying, "Hey, look, I found a thermal detonator," something like that.
Yeah, it's there's nowhere on Kashyyyk to buy. We got rid of we basically got rid of the only store in Kashyyyk. Yeah. And that means the only places to buy is Korban, Manon, Tatooine. But if we already bought all the good shit on Tatooine, it's like, well, there's nothing left for us. Yeah, I need to go right here. It's like the last shop. This one's pretty much just for droids, but it doesn't have anything we need. Look how this like it's infinite. It's infinity, dude. But like they're 200 or whatever a piece. I accidentally bought two. Dude, I thought that Jaw was practicing how to shank someone over there. Cause he like went forward for a second. Alright, so we can't bring Jahani with us. I believe we can bring Jahani later for her quest.
Good.
Alright, so activate this. So hey, you know that coward that tricked us? And he goes like, come to the desert alone for a secret, like a sacred duel in honor. Hey, look at all the people he brought.
Yeah, he just showed up with a gang squad.
I'm not surprised you're here, Chad the Chode. I'm surprised you came alone, however. I thought you would know by now how dangerous it is with them, pretty much. I killed others, let me see. I knew you were too much of a coward to come alone, pretty much. Really, I knew this is you. You should have been smart enough to bring your own friends with you. You helped to betray the other overseers. You should know I don't play fair. I killed the other overseers. I'll kill you too, Hollis. Other overseers were alone and unprepared. I'm ready for you, and I have friends. Goodbye, Chad the Chode. Our time together was interesting. You mean, By interesting, you mean you just have me murder all the other people so you can gain power.
Yeah, pretty much.
How to beat his posse, Force Wave.
Yeah, he thinks 3 people with guns can stand up to someone with Force Wave.
That guy to the left isn't even trying to come at me with a sword. He's like, yeah, no, screw this. They're not even using much force powers, dude. They just barely took off our shields as well. Alright, yeah, well.
And these are supposed to be fearsome assassins?
Yes.
They are robbing their clients.
Well, they're supposed to be older than the Republic itself. Or, almost. And I just one-shot that dude. Oh, hey, they have a Mandalorian with them. I wonder where he was for the first half of the fight.
Being a coward, apparently.
Oh, look, it already took me out of combat for some odd reason. Yeah, we're just gonna force choke him to death. And for some odd reason, he made a Rhodian sound. And he had a level 3 droid part on him. I don't know.
Alright.
Oh, this sucks. They didn't drop any of the swords. Oh, they did. Right there, Poison Blade. Never mind. We got one. So apparently that's like one of the strongest weapons in the game is that Poison Blade.
Alright.
Usually you get a bunch of them, but we actually didn't get a lot of Poison Blades. Yeah, we only got one Poison Blade. Yeah, if you read it, it's the Poison Blade. Damage to physical is 515. Critical hit is a nat 20 plus 2 times 10. On hit, poison, mild damage, DC is 15. Yeah.
Only on a nat 20? You'd think the crit threat would be higher on that.
No, but you didn't read the poison effect is a plus 15 over time.
Yeah, I know.
There's no other weapon in the game that does that.
I'm just saying that you'd think the crit threat would be at least like 18 to 20.
You're a crit threat.
Hell yeah.
I guess Boondog's not joining? Yeah, joining.
That sucks.
I'm trying to see if I'm trying to figure out how to do Jahani's quest again.
I assume it involves murder of slavers.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you where he would appear, so we're just gonna go back to the ship. They say it's like a random encounter. I know I had him like on and on before. So we're gonna go to Manon. First, we're gonna talk to Basilisk, so we haven't talked to her in
How
a
can I
while.
help?
Fair
You've
enough.
been patient with me, haven't you? I suppose you deserve an answer. But you have to understand how difficult this is for me to say. With all my training, I should be able to control myself better than this. But you're not like anything I expected. You're not like any man I've ever met before. I find myself watching you when I don't mean to. I'm thinking about you when I don't want to. It isn't supposed to be like this.
Bow chicka wow wow.
Every time I try to call on all my teachings to calm myself, they fail me. You have such power, such passion. I don't know if it's due to the bond between us, but I'm drawn to you. The Force is a part of you, as is your power. But that's not what attracted me to you. It's more than that. Maybe it's the bond we share. It gives us a certain intimacy. If I could, I would return to Dantooine. I need to be away from this bond of ours. I need to weaken it. I need to be anywhere but near you. But Malik must be stopped. My own feelings are nothing when compared to that. Yet I know this could affect the sake of our mission if it's not resolved. I can't let that happen. I think we should have some privacy for this. Come with me.
Oh, she's taking us for some privacy.
You're stronger than I am, and there's no point in telling me otherwise.
Brown
You
chicken,
will be a great
brown
Jedi,
cow.
I think. I hope. In some ways, you make me feel weak, like I'm caught up in the wake of our destiny.
Just roundhouse
But
kicker.
at the same time, you make me feel stronger, more alive.
Right in the head.
I realize now these feelings are part of the bond we share. The Jedi Council surely realized this. They knew my loyalty to the doctrines of our order would be
Basically, the
tested on
Jedi
this mission.
Council
By
decided to
facing
horror
and
out apparently to
overcoming
us.
my feelings for you, I've learned a valuable lesson about control and
Sounds
the
about
dangers of
right.
emotion. This is an important step in understanding the Force. I'm sorry if this is not what you wanted
Jedi
to hear.
Council doesn't
I
really
felt
have a
that it was
good
important
history
to
of
know
making
our
smart decisions.
infatuation was nothing
It's like they
more
pull
than
out
the result of a
the
powerful
Wheel of
bond.
Fortune.
Yep. Wheel of Decisions. Is it gonna
You're the
roll
one
on
who
a
can't
good
face
one
the
this
truth.
time?
Malak
There's
has
only
to be
one
stopped.
spot on the board
How can
for
I do
that,
if I
so
let myself
not
be blinded
likely.
by my feelings for you? You mean it, don't you? But how can I be sure you're not making a mistake? I have to resist. I have to be strong for both of us.
You gotta remember, Bats is like a teen still.
Yeah.
But I can't. Malik will... Oh my.
Pretty much, you just went like, "Shut up and kiss me, you babbling fool."
We shouldn't have done that. It was wrong. The Jedi are not allowed to fall in love. It was a moment of weakness. When I kissed you, we shouldn't have. I'm sorry. No, I know we both wanted it, but we shouldn't have given in to our desire. We're Jedi. We can't act like this. Not now.
Man, it feels like
Not
when
when we still
our
have to
history
deal with
started with
Malik.
the entire, we should
sorry.
not have given this in and
I
eaten
don't
the
blame
fruit.
you, but it was a mistake. I have to get out of here before
Yeah.
somebody sees us together.
I'll lie.
It's okay, there's only like... how many people are in our party? 9?
Yeah, 9, not including us, I think.
As Chad the Chode shout out, it's okay, I can always reprogram the droids. And I'm all like, who's gonna believe Mission? She's only 14 years old. Zabar owes me a life debt. Karth, I'm pretty sure you can keep a secret. Canderous, he doesn't give two shits. Jolie doesn't give two shits. Johanny, I don't know about her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I realize it, we're wearing the same robes. I think he's wearing Jedi Master robes. No, he's not wearing Jedi Master robes. Yeah, he's wearing Jedi Knight robes. Dude, we have never actually used Jolie anymore since Kashyyyk.
No, that's true.
I mean, there's no point of using him. He's supposed to be a white mage. We're already the white mage.
Pretty much, yeah.
Dende. My name is Dende.
You shall call me Dende. Dende.
Call,
No.
call me Gam. What was it? Call me
Super
Dende.
Kami Dende. Yeah, Super Kami Dende.
It's just some Max curling around. So, the only side quest that you can't do is actually the droids. The droids never have a side quest.
I mean, that makes sense. They don't really have much of an agenda behind them.
I mean, T3's the person that built T3 is dead. She died on Terrace, if you remember. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look! There's that random guy again.
There she is. Get her, man.
Hello, random guy.
Don't kill her.
Which is really weird because one time he was at the bottom of the ocean. I'm like, how the hell did he get down here? As you remember, the Star Forge is at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Well, peace sign is Deathborn. Basically, he shot me, and then the other two were like, hey, we're gonna go aggro now.
You seem to have defeated me, KotOR worm. But I'll have the last laugh in the end.
What do you mean?
Is there any problem that Force Wave and Force Lightning can't solve?
Pleasure of killing off your species. Not everyone who
no.
fought alongside the Mandalorians did it for their...
Well, there's a few, but I think those can be solved with Force Persuasion.
Some of us just did it for the pleasure. The pleasure of seeing your world burn.
You animal!
Kinda hard to laugh with your head cut off, dude. I'll get the last laugh.
But I'm beyond your petty vengeance now, girl. You can never have your revenge.
Should we just kill him, or should we let him live? Basically, the game views it as temptation to the dark side if we allow her to kill it. Then again, this guy just admitted, I didn't join the Mandalorian for honor. I joined it to watch your world burn and die.
Yeah, I mean, which strikes me as a very weird double standard. Like, oh, it's okay to murder all these people, but you know, this guy...
Not murder this guy that legit just tells us I enjoyed killing your people.
Yeah, that's... getting some Last of Us 2 story vibes here.
I want to kill him.
Well, if it's gonna give us dark side points, alright, fine. Let's not kill him, because the game's gonna wag its fingers.
Even or odd?
I'll do even.
It is odd. We're killing him.
Alright.
No.
I mean,
no, I cannot
can't say I'm too disappointed.
I will not give him the satisfaction of making me that way.
Worm,
oh, she doesn't kill him anyway. I never knew what happened if we tell her to kill him or not.
In their homes, I hunted them down.
Well, she is a light side character, so that makes sense.
Well, we did turn her from the dark side the first time.
Treacherous beasts fought back and left me with injuries that meant I could never fight again. Or so they thought.
I mean, he basically became crippled, so he couldn't ever fight again. Well, actually, you know, using really cowardice tactics to kill people.
Yeah, you'd probably have to stick to lame methods of killing people, like poisoning.
Okay, I'm gonna vote on you should just kill you now. I'm gonna vote for 3. The other one is stop trying to provoke her, and then 2 is this isn't going to work.
I'm gonna say stop trying to provoke her.
Alright, even or odd?
Even.
It is even.
No, I will not give it to him.
I ended up in the lower city of Taris, and what did I find? A few of those stinking beasts living there. The male was easy enough to best, but the females proved elusive. know what happened to them after I killed the male. Until I saw this cursed woman on the auction block. But then the Jedi came and ruined everything before I could have my revenge.
You killed my father. You killed my people. You treat us like animals. You deserve to die.
Now that I think about it, why is this guy even saying anything? It's like
He's just trying to
kill
get.
himself, apparently.
Well, yeah, because he basically said, well, I'm screwed either way, so I might as well try to tempt you to the dark side again and screw you even more. I'm gonna say quit your whining. Number 1 is do not give in, Johanny, you're stronger than this. 2 is stop feeling sorry for yourself.
Don't give in, I guess.
Even or odd?
Even.
It's odd.
Give in and embrace your hate.
See,
Right.
basically he's trying to get her to turn to the dark side.
You're nothing.
Wait, why are you going for the...
Huh?
Why are you going for the evil option? There's no money to be gained here.
Yeah, but I just want this asshole to die. I'm gonna do kill him now. You can choose.
I'll say the one that's not kill him now.
Alright, even or odd?
Even.
Alright, it's even.
Help me, please. Do not let me give in to my anger again.
Number 2. There's no real option.
No, I will not do this. He may die,
Yeah.
but it will not be under my
What?
vengeance.
Oh, she didn't kill him.
You weak.
Because you rolled the even and then it only rolled the good side dialogues.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. Hey, look, he died by standing. No, I wanted to loot his body. Oh,
That man was a beast, a monster. I am glad the
I didn't want to
Galaxy is
talk to
now
her.
rid
I
of him,
just
so he
wanted the
may
bag
not
behind
harm
her,
others
dude.
again.
I don't really care
do
about her anymore.
regret, though, that he did not die by my hand. I know. What must I always fear the lure of the dark side? It was for the best. I am glad that you stood by my side during this.
You ever realize all the Jedi at this point in time are basically all just teenagers, not knowing, maybe this is the right thing to do.
Honestly, yeah, it's like...
It's like,
everything
it's like,
will...
it's like if you have common sense, you know, well, yeah, this guy definitely should be dead. And from the difference, like, this person should live even though he committed mass genocide and other stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I get like mercy and all that, but come on, allowing an evil person who hasn't learned anything, who's just going to commit more violence. I don't see the point in that. I don't see that as pacifism.
Yeah, it really isn't. And then they're all like, oh, the lure of the dark side's always tempting me. I went like, do it. Kill him. So I don't have to listen to you cry about it constantly. Which is funny because in the Jedi are like, oh, we gave him mercy. Why? Hold on. Oh, that's weird. He just tried to charge us $500 for the docking fee, and I'm all like, okay, now I'm gonna walk away.
Wait, that works? I guess
We
it's just
already
like,
force
oh.
persuade him. The door's open.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Yeah.
give me $500 for docking credits, and well, I just like the idea of like, hey, give me $500 for your docking fee, and then he just
walk away.
like, and it's just
Hey,
like,
Cyber, how's it going?
no one's ever done that before. What do I do?
Let's see. Is there anything to be bought from this guy? Nope. Oh, he has a level 3 package. Except it's not worth anything still. Ah, shit, I bought something by accident. I don't know what I bought.
No, how dare you buy things by accident?
Well, my mouse double clicks because it's like one of those really expensive mouses or whatever.
Mice.
Yeah.
Mooses.
We don't need this KotOR armor, but I'm gonna go through them. Oh, actually, we don't need Davix armor. Don't need this. This isn't worth anything. Neither is this. Jedi robes useless to us. These fiber braids are useless to us, and the double one. I don't get why those blasters were like 50 bucks, but these are like 500. We only need to sell one though. Cause it's like, at what point are we ever gonna use these again?
Like, never really.
Yeah, so it's like, well, I'd rather sell them because I'm never gonna use them.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like this game, well, honestly in KotOR 2 to a certain extent as well, but honestly, arguably even more than, but it feels like the farther you go along, the less blasters are needed.
Pretty much.
I mean, in KotOR 2, it's probably even worse if you don't, if you convert most of your party into Jedi. Which, that would probably be the same problem here, except exacerbated.
I thought you said masturbate for a second.
I did. You cracked the code. It would just masturbate the problem.
Yes. So I thought there was 2 shops in Manon. I can't remember, dude. It's been a while for me. Alright, we did the shit that we needed to do.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base? Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with. So the Sith
Yeah,
did
you
not
know,
manage
maybe
to
next
copy
time
its
put a
contents yet.
burn
And
thing
now for
on it
your
in case
information.
people try to
We're
access
not
it.
supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and
Oh, you're doing very
material to stem
poorly.
the tide
You
of battle and
don't
bring us
say.
victory. Manon is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we
Yeah,
need as much of it as
so
we can get.
the substance in the game is the most powerful thing you can do to ever get your hands on medicine.
The Selkath conservatives, but a few. So
yeah, okay.
Shh, not so
Basically,
loud.
the Republic
Yes,
violated the
it is a
treaty to
technical
mine
violation of
the
treaty, but it is sanctioned by
the
elements
goo.
of the Selkath government. We need only to keep it hidden from the Sith.
So
the
Republic is actually the bad guy on this planet.
To harvest KotOR directly at its source.
It's like the government's
we
corrupted.
Also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it.
It seems like
the
it.
amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction, an ancient building or artifact. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from. Please, just let me explain. As you may have noted, when we've tried the
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna let you explain.
I took the liberty of it has been the Sith. Please, good luck.
So this guy is neither paying us or really doing anything for us. Oh, so this is Basically, this guy killed children. Can we force kill him?
I don't know. Will it get us light or dark side? I guess.
Dark side.
Well, dark side. All right. I got better things to do than argue with prisoners.
I'm gonna use force choke. Even or odd?
Evens.
It is odd. Force choking the shit out of him. I love how like no one's stopping us from doing this either.
I mean, like, well, we don't like it, but not enough to do something about it.
Republic soldier. Oh hey, there's a. Oh my God, he's choking someone. The guy over there. Damn it, he might know my fetish.
Probably. I mean, that would explain why we did absolutely nothing.
As the guard turns away, turning the other cheek because he got his stiffy from watching us choke someone.
It's like, I have nothing to say here. Just don't look at my crotch.
Yes. Huh, the music's actually not that loud on this part. What happened? What? I think the game glitched because it's not giving us dialogue, it's just skipping everything.
Seems like it.
Oh yeah, dude, the audio stopped. Yeah, the audio's stopping for the game. I'm gonna have to reload it.
That sounds right. I wish there wasn't so many like compatibility issues with these older games and things.
The thing is, I've never had a issue getting this part of the game.
Huh.
Yeah, it just skipped like the dialogue, so you don't get to vote on the dialogue thing because even I forget like what the options are. Well, I know what the options are. It's either hey, you can do a really dick thing or you don't do a dick thing, but we don't know the entire story at that point now.
Yeah, that's true.
This door right here glitches though. This one right here, like you can't click on it or anything, and I believe you can open it with the terminal right there, but nah. As Johanny says, that's what a Jedi can do. She remembers that she almost turned to the dark side. That is also something a Jedi can do.
That is true.
I love she has force jump, and she's not force jumping. She's just like walking casually over there.
Yeah, you know, just casually stroll on over.
Oh look, the mirror is SoCap. Oh, I think that they're poisonous.
Is it? Did the stream freeze again, or is my thing lagging?
Nah, it froze. I didn't notice it until now. Yeah, that's not the weirdest thing to see as soon as the stream comes back. It's a guy floating in the air, spinning around. Yay, we're healed.
Hooray!
Oh shit. Oh, he died instantly. And he died instantly. We did things.
Hooray!
As there's, whoa, what the hell just happened? I clicked on the remains here and, it teleported me across the room. Hey, we found another set of Jedi robes, dude.
Oh, nice.
Which is,
Sure.
yeah, we now have 2 sets of Jedi Master robes, which gives us, more dexterity and force powers to regenerate. we blindly go through all the doors.
Yes?
Dude, these
Open
guys
all of it.
do not go aggro. There we go. At least it's not glitching where it goes into combat and we have to switch characters.
Oh yeah, that was annoying. Just sorry, we're not moving, we're not doing anything. We're
No one's
changing
home.
characters.
No one's home. Go away. Okay. The game decided that I wanted to bash in open a locker that we already bashed in. Whimpering locker.
Fishy, 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 come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls.
I'm Chad the Joe. I've been sent by the investigate what happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others.
Chad the Churd, I'm on official business.
If you can run, you might be fast food. The Selkath went insane and started killing everybody. I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
We want to force dissuade him, come out, and I'll protect you from the Selkath, or force dissuade, you want to come out of the room, you feel safe with us. Which I have no clue if he'll actually come out of the locker, because I've never actually seen him come out of the locker.
Yeah, I mean, well, we can... Will either of them work, really?
I actually never rolled a successful roll for the persuade, but I've never used force persuade on him because I don't take force persuade for some runs.
Do you wanna save scum here and see if it's possible?
We can just see. It might fail. Who knows?
Yeah, we can do force persuade, I guess.
Oh, look, it failed.
No, that's what the others said. Mercenaries like you, but they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy. Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive, where the KotOR is. Few fishies there, but many, many, many fishies in between the water.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, so, yeah, so there's no way to get him out of the locker. He's so afraid of the Selkath that he doesn't want to, leave. How the hell? What the hell was that sound?
What?
They made a weird sound, the Selkath. Oh, they're fighting each other.
Oh, well, yeah, that would do it.
I mean, you have a lightsaber. That's a fish man. That fish man just died to a lightsaber.
That is an accurate description of what happened.
I want to pique your curiosity. They're fish, right?
Ye?
Do they taste good?
Probably.
We can make some sashimi out of them. I mean, the lightsaber would cook it.
Yeah, I don't know about cooked sashimi.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't taste that good. Usually you want to eat that raw, right?
Yeah, sashimi's raw. Yeah. It's been a while since I had sushi.
It's at my job. It's actually quite common to get.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's not to brag, but it's just like, oh, well, yeah, I can get at my job. It's not like the 5-star sushi or you go to a sushi bar. It's more of the it's more of like if you went to HEB to get some. But the HEB one's just like as good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're all right. I'll eat those.
Yeah. I like the ones with the sauce though. I mean, I wish they put sauce on them.
Yeah.
I actually know how to make. I actually know how to make that sauce.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
I really like.
If you want the sauce recipe, I can give it to you. It's like not that. It's not that hard. You can go on like on YouTube and look it up and just figure it out that way too.
Yeah, I mean, I really like. My favorite sushi is the unagi. Well, I believe we already talked about that when we ate sushi that one time. Which
is eel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, eel's
Like,
eel's really good.
yeah, I'm sorry the first time you tried it kind of got screwed up because you wanted the same one that
And
I
the
got the
guy,
nigiri.
yeah,
They
it
gave
was
you
gonna
like
be
a
a
weak
roll, and
roll.
the guy was a dick about it, going like, well, no. He
Oh,
goes like, he's
it's
like, you
for
asked for a
two.
roll, and I said no. I said, hey, can I get the same thing that my friend's having? Um, but I want more of it. I want it as a roll. I was like, I don't mind paying the money. And then he comes back, he's like, and there's like avocado on it and shit. I'm like, he's like, I didn't want that. And he goes like, well, that's what you asked for. I said, no, I didn't. I pointed at your food and said I would like that.
I can feel it.
Yeah, that was. You'd think you would have gotten the clue, like, hey, he wants this, but like
And he
a
sat
larger
there and
number of
watched
this.
me take a bite out of it.
Yeah, and I was like,
Well, he didn't sat there. He stood.
yeah, well, yeah, it was awkward.
It's like, what the hell? And he goes like, I should ask for the owner at this point. Because you were there too. You heard me say, "Oh, I would like the same thing you had."
Yeah, you were like, oh, hey, I want the same thing that my friend had. Can you give me some of that? And
Yeah, that's a roll. Like I wanted more of it because it's like I never tried eel before. And
yeah,
thing is I could be allergic to avocado and this guy's like trying to get me to eat it.
yeah,
Which I'm not allergic, but it's all like
well, yeah,
it's
I
like
mean, yeah,
it's all
it's
like
true.
if you ever had like another customer here who's like, do you force them to actually eat that shit then?
Who's there? You're not.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a
I
merc, a
get you
Republic
don't want to
hired
have to
Oh,
take
I,
the
I,
take the food back if it's made and blah 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 blah. But like, come on.
Yeah. And then he's gonna charge me for it too, and it's all like I didn't order. It's like you didn't get my order right. It's like why would you charge me?
Yeah, I mean, it was good, but admittedly, I like the nigiri better
You know?
because I think you wound up giving most of it to me anyway.
Yeah, it was an eel, and at that point it wasn't. It didn't taste like I don't know what eel. Well, actually, I have eaten eel before now since we last hung out and ate sushi. I do know what it tastes
Oh,
like
that's
now,
good.
but I can tell you
Yeah,
from
it's awesome.
I can tell you it doesn't taste like that. It didn't taste like
It
that
does not.
because of the
That
avocado.
just
The avocado took the eel flavor away, and then because there's too much avocado that they used,
yeah, it
um
overpowered everything.
and
It tasted basically
yeah.
like a California roll at that point, just a regular California roll.
Also, there was one other thing I was gonna say. Also, like it didn't have the sauce on top of it, if you remember. Yours had the sauce.
Oh yeah, it had that awesome sauce on it. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I like
mine
that.
didn't have that because they put the avocado on it.
Yeah,
And I really hate avocado, and I can't stress that enough. Like people are gonna go like, "Oh, you hate avocado?" It's like, yes, I hate avocado, just like how you probably don't like other shit.
I'm kind of the same way. I will tolerate it in some things. Like
It
every now and again, like if guac is there,
it's overhyped and it's overused, just like
it is.
pumpkin spice.
It is.
It's like the best way you can explain it. It's overhyped.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree.
Like
You know,
like my
yeah.
coworker didn't know they put that shit on toast, and I said, yeah, dude, people in California put avocado on toast, and that's their breakfast, avocado toast. And I said, that's not all the weirdest shit I've seen people use avocado for. Just like how people over hyped on like pumpkin spice, going like, oh, we have pumpkin spice candles, we have pumpkin spice this, we have pumpkin spice that.
Yeah, I mean, uh, every now and again, like pumpkin spice latte. Every now and again, that's all right. I won't say no to it.
I don't like the
And
smell.
yeah, I don't like it as much as other folks, but I think it's okay. But not a huge fan. I do like I do like when they use it in baking. All right, like pumpkin
I
spice
thought you said I
cake.
like it when they're like when they use it for naked, and I'm all like, oh, what? And then
Oh
my brain
yeah,
my brain rewired and went like, no, he said baking, not naked, you idiot.
yeah. Yeah, I like it when they use it naked, like in pornography.
Yes.
But
This has been brought to you by pumpkin spice, the good shit.
that is awesome. But yeah, yeah, there's like pumpkin spice like cake or whatever, like pumpkin spice bread, which kind of like banana bread ish, which
Ew, they have
is
it in
all right.
bread?
Yeah, they like sell it in Costco. I think it's like a seasonal item. I think they have it now actually.
Why would you put it in bread?
I don't know. I mean, why would you put bananas in bread? I don't know, just flavored bread.
I am
It's
the bread.
more like a cake kind of thing. So. So. Yeah, I like it more there than in coffee or whatever.
Yeah, that shit's in coffee. I forget about that.
Yeah, like the pumpkin spice lattes and stuff. Yeah. Which that I'm not a huge fan of that in my coffee.
Dude, look at this huge ass shark on stream.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how
he died like my goldfish.
Yeah.
Me putting my hand out.
Yeah, it's as I said, it's kind of interesting how I don't know. I don't really think about things like submarines and like scuba diving in Star Wars universe, but you know, like here it is, like walking around on the.
They actually never really explore that type of adventure when it comes to Star Wars. Actually, that you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, like the closest they got was like in one of in the movies, like the only thing I can think of was going to like the Gungan homeworld where they go to that underwater city, and like that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's the swamp.
Yeah.
I mean, in the Clone Wars, they did have it where they said, "Oh yeah, we're disadvantaged undersea." I'm like, no shit.
Like really, like most people are at a disadvantage on the count of like the not breathing thing.
Now they had the they had a Jedi, or what's it called? They had the Jedi like Admiral Akbar or whatever. He was the he was there, except he was a Jedi or whatever.
Oh, one of the Mon Calamari?
Yeah, I couldn't remember what the race is called. I know way too much stuff about Star Wars to keep track of like all the races and shit.
Fair enough.
I have no idea what kind of guns they're using, but I was always interested in like the guns that the Silcath used on this level.
Yeah.
It looks bizarre. And they all died. And they're dead.
I think I've been poisoned.
No shit, Chad the Chode. You think you've been poisoned? Oh, Boomdock never replied about the doing D&D, so I don't know.
Oh, sad face. I mean, I hope we're able to do it because that'd be really fun.
You can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No.
So the Firaxa are the sharks outside, and in the water, and I'm all like, how the frick's a shark gonna get inside? They're legit swimming in water. They can't survive in air.
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
Good question.
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Oh man, it's like we have lightsabers and bash this door open.
No.
But where are we gonna find one of them?
No.
No!
You.
Stop screaming.
Sammy, calm down.
No.
I don't think they're here to kill us.
Kono, are they?
Yes.
This is like the worst acting or voice acting I've ever heard.
I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Cellcath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Frax and Sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Cellcath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me.
I must have.
I'm cold. The work.
It was like.
That.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
I think.
skip through this long ass dialogue. It's basically just giving us two options.
Alrighty. Sounds good.
I'll just tell you what the options are when we go.
The one.
Which we know. All you get.
Wait, don't. Well, I am. If you enjoy, but it's.
All right. We can kill these two guys, or we can let them go.
Good.
I don't feel like killing them. I'm just gonna say we're gonna do this.
Okay.
There's no profit to be made here. Pretty much the only thing, the two options were, we poison the water, killing the giant ass shark that looks super agent to begin with, or we blow up the machinery and that would save the shark. But if we release the toxin, it's so close to the medical research thing, we don't know if you know what effect it would have, because basically we're releasing toxins into the ocean.
Gotcha.
So it's like, well, it could have like everlasting effects. As in, we could destroy the KotOR by poisoning the water. Not to mention, you know, this water is like right next to Manon, which is the city, and that could go into all the pipes, and you know, people can't drink and shit.
Yeah.
We're almost done with the planet.
Hooray! Because Manon's not really all that interesting.
Really isn't.
Would have thought that a neutral world would be uninteresting. Oh wait, yeah, that sounds right. Which, I mean, you know, you'd think that would be a little bit more interesting, where I think there would be more, a little bit more, like, subtle conflicts and subterfuge and stuff like that. Well, at least a hell of a lot more than there was here. I mean, it would have been a lot cooler if it didn't just dump it out through a bunch of dialogue.
Pretty much. Hey, Cole, I did it. I just pressed a bunch of random buttons until shit exploded.
Amazing. So, like the 90s, 90s movie computer hacking scene. Just slam a bunch of buttons on the terminal until you're like, I'm in. Except this time it explodes.
Yeah, there's a giant ass shark that basically killed things. If you look at the background, Jab must be like on acid while he's in this little pod, because that's not how water looks underwater. You see like where it's moving in the background?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, water doesn't move that way. Water would just stand still. I guess the creators or whatever basically made the map in a circle, so you know, like a spear. You know, like when people go outside and shit. I guess that's just a spear spinning around, making it look like it's the ocean.
Yeah, seems like it.
Let's activate this shit. Whee! And there's a star map. Amazing this thing works underwater, because it's like, it's not rusted. Well, then again, it's made out like a stone, I guess.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the trick was to make the injector pods overload by just filling it.
Right? Like a plan?
Have you seen any of the new magic cards yet?
A few of them.
They're bringing back ruin crab. It's a uncommon, and it's a one cost. And the thing is, that thing can mill you out in draft easily because it's landfall. Every time a land hits, target player has to mill top 3 from his library. So if you drafted like 2 or 3 of those and you ended up in your starting hand, you have like 3 lands. It's like turn 1, play the crab. Turn 2, don't play the land. Play the crab first, and then play the land, and then that person has to mill 6 their second turn. And then third turn, you know, you play the crab again, and yeah, you play the third crab, you play your third land. Now they gotta mill 12 cards.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Another thing is that if you're in like standard and you just so happen to have all of them in your hand and you draw them, you can just basically go like, okay, well, you know what? I play 4 crabs on my third turn and play a land. Mill 24, dude.
Yep, just bye-bye to your deck.
Pretty much, because by 5th turn, you could if you're running green blue, you can play extra land, and so now they're gonna mill yeah, they're gonna
Twice
mill,
as many cards.
yeah, they're it's like it's turn 3, they're gonna mill 12, and then turn 4, you can use the new instant card. You know, you play extra land for the turn, you also draw. So now they're gonna mill 24, and then if you just so happen to draw another draw card, you can make them mill another 24, and they lose at that point.
That is nasty.
What did they do? And why?
And it's an uncommon card, and it's not banned.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by
Yeah.
the KotOR? It's horrible.
And then you Ashiok and make them exile all their cards.
We could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors? Well, that's good to know. Good.
Yeah, this is like a huge ass dialogue. It's a waste of time. Any business.
Greetings once again. Truth.
Okay, I didn't want to talk to this guy. I'm like, good. So we're gonna go to court again.
Alright. Insert Phoenix Wright music here.
Yeah, the reason why we go to court because, you know, it's not like they didn't feel the giant ass explosion under the city.
Yeah.
It's basically what he says. He goes like, hey, you're under arrest. We don't know what you're doing. And public seems to be doing some shady shit. And then we meet our lawyer again. You know, the same one when we broke into the Sith base. Oh, never mind. We don't get a lawyer this time. The explosion was a research station. Both our governments set up there. Yeah, so basically the middle council guy was with the Republic and they helped him build a research base. And now the other council members are pissed because that could end the neutrality for the planet. Where the Sith can now, you know, come invade them. And they talk about the giant fraction chart, and they said, could it be the one from Legends, the one that's told by Tills? It's only a legend. I didn't kill the shark. I destroyed the machinery to save it. So basically, they say that it's like their ancestor. They're descendants from the fraction shark, in a sense.
I mean, makes sense given their faces.
So, the one big thing why I did the explosion part is because if you decide to poison the water, they pretty much go like, well, you know, our economy's gonna crash now because you poisoned the water, you destroyed the Koto, we're gonna ban you from Anon. And it's like, well, cool. I don't want to be on this shitty planet that's basically gonna what's it called? That's basically poisoned in a sense. So
Yeah,
you get banned from the planet. Like even says the door's sealed, you can't go back, which is neat.
Yeah.
And I think the guy that sells this shit is actually further down maybe. Yeah, we were talking to the wrong dude, I think, when we wanted gear. Yeah, this is the guy. We're gonna buy his thermal detonators. Ah, this should be sold for 800 more credits. This game's a dick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much we were getting a good deal and the game went like, wait, hold on, this is worth more than what it's valued for. Leaving the city, the security zone cameras deactivated. So apparently, the city frowns upon illegal activity, but when you're in a hangar, they don't care because the cameras are turned off.
Well, I guess that sounds about right. I mean, it's not about what you know. It's about what you can prove in a courtroom setting. So, all right.
Well, more it's like you don't want illegal shit. How about you have cameras all over this stuff?
We've already been over this.
Yeah,
it was a
sounds
moment
about right.
of weakness, a stumble brought on by unbridled passions.
We're almost done with
My
the game at
emotions
this
are
point.
firmly in check once more.
We might need to just stream it one more time and then we're done.
And I want the others to stay focused as well. I don't want them to get suspicious and start gossiping about our little encounter. So until our mission
Bass
is
was
over,
basically going like, we don't want the entire ship to gossip about our one kiss that, you know, we did in secret. And then I just imagine Mission going, did you hear HK-47? She kissed him. And HK-47's like, oh no he didn't. I'm gonna have to destroy this meatbag.
What happened? What's going on?
Like, HK-47 goes like, engaging gossip stereotype teenage girl setting.
Do you recognize this ship?
Pretty much.
It's the Leviathan. Saul Kareth's vessel.
HK-47. You're evil, but you're awesome.
You mean HK-47?
What did I say?
You said T-47. That T3 is a mining robot. Yeah, you said T3. Or T-47. Yeah, you did say T-47.
Alright.
Yeah.
Admiral Kareth taught me
So, basically, we got caught in a tractor beam. So, like, when Luke and Obi-Wan got caught by the Death Star.
I'm not gonna.
All right.
No.
Maybe.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better
basically
do it quick.
we choose someone from the party to release us from prison. So, Mission can do it. No prison can hold her. T3M3 is pretty resourceful little guy. He could pull this off. Maybe Jolie. He could use the Force to affect their minds. Is there some way you could exploit your healing ability? Jahani, you can use the Force powers to camouflage the abilities to avoid their capture. A droid would have the best chance. HK-47 could come to rescue us. This sounds like a job for a Wookiee.
It does not sound like a job for a Wookiee.
Oh no, it's not. Watch what happens when you click on it.
Is that wise? We need someone inconspicuous for this task, and Wookiees tend to draw a lot of attention.
I'm quite a bit
especially
behind
from
you,
Western
so.
troops. Maybe you should go with someone else.
Yeah. Should we use Jolie?
Sure, we can use Jolie.
You speak the truth. I alone of all the group might be able to remain.
Oh, I
hidden if the
accidentally
Sith
clicked
searched.
Jahani.
I could wait until the guards have completed their search, then come.
We'll try it. No, it's too much of a long shot. We'll find another plan.
I think you may be underestimating my abilities.
There it is, Jolie.
I don't think I could use my force powers to convince a whole squadron of troopers to let me go free, but maybe I can use it to get them to take me to a separate cell. They'll probably only leave a single guard to watch over an old man like me. I could use the force to convince the guard to set me free. Then I could free the rest of you.
Hold on. They're dragging us into the docking bridge.
Oh, you don't say, Karf. You don't say that they're dragging us into the Darking Bridge.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Karth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found an old man in the back. I think we should keep him separate from the others for questioning.
A strange request. And why do you think this old man should be segregated?
I'm not sure, Commander. After speaking with him, I just think we should
I'm not sure why we should keep him separate, but I feel like we should.
After speaking with the old man, I think we should question him away from the others.
Very well. The Admiral is probably too busy to bother with this old man anyway. Take him to solitary confinement for interrogation. Report back to me if you learn anything.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the reason.
I don't get the point of stripping us naked.
I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you.
Yeah.
I see your
I mean,
face every night, even as I promised.
Jedi is dangerous no matter what.
You did to my whole world.
Did you learn
It's not like I'm
nothing
gonna
in your
use my
time
clothing.
under me? As a soldier, you
Pull my
found
Jedi
that
rope,
casualties
strangle
were
him.
Unavoidable.
Just like just like Doctor Strange, like rope.
It was a cowardly act of
Robes are
betrayal.
kind of
Your fleet
loose-fitting,
bombed
you know. You could have a lot of hidden pockets in there if you want, but that doesn't feel very Jedi-like to do that.
I don't think they have pockets in Jedi clothing.
The Sith would not accept me
It's
until
a
I proved
robe.
I had truly turned
Oh,
my
it
back
froze.
on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed.
Strangely enough, this is like the
as
most
will you if we
revealing
don't
stuff you
turn
can
away
get from
this
like
path.
Bastila
Your words
in
are brave,
clothing form.
Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to
I mean,
resist.
it makes sense.
I've been told.
We must play the
I
rest of
wonder
the
if
game
your
naked for the
companion
rest of the
is as
game.
devoted to the light as you are.
That would be an interesting. That would be an interesting challenge run.
All right,
run.
all right. We
No
got
armor.
some light side and dark side shit coming up. You're wasting your time, Saul. I'll never betray the Jedi. For the right offer, I could probably be convinced to join the Sith. As we are Chad the Chode, and he is weighing his options in his head. I'm gonna do the money thing.
Alright,
Even
yeah.
or odd.
I'll just do the light side stuff, I guess, because yeah, we're pretty much locked into that.
We're like in the middle. It's not completely locked in. So are we doing even or odd?
I'll do even. Well, I mean, we're locked into me being the light side, you being dark side,
You're
so.
defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark
Well,
Lord
more
will
or less.
probably reward me if I just kill you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between you. You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really
So,
don't
what
know
was
what's
the
going on here,
result?
do you?
Oh, you got it.
I won't be the one to deprive
Oh,
Malak of the
okay,
pleasure
cool.
of telling
Yeah.
you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I...
You actually never tell us
have to fill
where
in
Malik
for
was when we got captured.
Activate the torture fields.
This is his flagship, by the way.
Makes
Enough.
sense.
I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malik will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
My loyalty is as true as Basila. What are you talking about? Don't torture me. I'll tell you everything you want to know. We'll do number one, right?
Yeah, the one that doesn't mean like don't torture me. Yeah, let's do the one that isn't us being a bitch.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer,
So he did a dick
Bastila
move.
will
Basically,
suffer.
we don't give him what he wants. Basila gets shocked. Don't hurt her, I beg of you. I will not betray the Jedi Order even to save Bastila. Go ahead and torture her. I don't like her anyways.
I will not betray the Jedi Order, I guess.
Yeah.
My pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
And Bastila goes like, my pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing. After we just gave him the answer, I'm not going to give you answers.
On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Persuade Onderon. It's on Alderaan. Jedi Academy. I have no idea what you're talking about. They're on Dantooine. Persuade and lie.
Yeah, let's lie to him.
Alderaan is
Failure.
nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well. This is the price of your resistance. Enough. You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now.
Yeah,
Nothing
Dantooine's
is there
gone,
but a
dude.
smoking
We can't go
ruin
back
and
there.
the charred remains of your former masters.
Sad face.
No, you're lying. It isn't true. You will pay for this crime, Soul. You and all the Sith. I never liked them anyways. I'm gonna do number two. Basically, number two telling them I'm gonna kill you guys, get revenge. Number one is just you're lying.
I'll say the lawful good option, I guess, because yeah.
All right. Well, even or odd?
Even, I guess.
It's odd.
More empty threats. We Sith prefer to let our actions speak for us. Perhaps that is why we are winning this war. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
I won't betray the Jedi. We were searching for the Star Forge. We have been sent to assassinate Lord Malak. I'm gonna do the number two.
I won't betray the Jedi Order.
I mean, either one's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Vane!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
You are a sick, evil man, Soul card. You accomplish nothing, Soul. Will never betray the Republic. We were searching for the Star Forge. Number one.
Yeah, let's not give him anything.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy! No!
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner.
Well,
so basically, Bastila passed out, but she's still standing somehow.
I see I'm wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques.
Yeah, that's
considered merciful.
That's weird.
I will leave you here in your cell with
I'm not sure if that's a thing that really happens.
When Lord Malak arrives.
Which, that's weird.
See how like she's not moving anymore? It's the game pretty much says she passed out, but she's still standing. And they're still electrocuting her.
You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
Bastila just so happened to wake up being
by
electrified
Saul wanted them
before
to
we
make us
did,
suffer.
somehow.
He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Karth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil. I fear he is forever lost.
No one is without hope, redemption, Bastila, blah blah blah. Don't you ever get tired of being so preachy? Number two or one?
I don't know. I can't really see the
Well,
options.
I just read them and said, no one is without hope and redemption, Bastila, blah blah blah. Do you ever get tired of being preachy?
I'd say 1, I guess.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Karf was lying. I know it's hard to believe they're all gone. It's their own fault. They should have seen the attack coming. You know, number 3 kind of pretty much states that right there. Yeah, they should have saw the attack coming. Which one are you gonna choose?
Let's say it's hard to believe they're all gone.
Okay, even or odd?
Even, I guess.
It is. Yeah, it's even.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us, but even as he said the words, I knew they were true.
Like, really? All of Dantooine?
Really?
Really?
When the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that
So basically, she just said, "Well, we didn't feel like the Jedi Academy be destroyed because there's like a lot of there's like 4 Jedi Masters on it with the students."
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul
Yeah,
gets back.
Yeah.
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare.
That feels like a very obvious thing to do in an interrogation. Just like, oh, no, sorry. Like, there's no hope here. There's no hope. You may as well just give us what we want. You can't get anything from this. That's like interrogation 101.
Tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
I'm sorry, Bastila. Watching you suffer tore me apart. Saul would have tortured us no matter what I told him. The only reason I stayed silent was to watch you suffer.
Basically, I'm sorry that you had to go through that thing. Yeah.
I know you would never do anything to intentionally cause me pain, but you did the right thing. I don't honestly know if I could have been as strong in your position. To watch you suffer like that, it might have
Slowly
been
watching her get tortured while smiling.
Disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now.
So Bastila can apparently sense Malak coming from across the galaxy when she just said, I couldn't sense the Jedi Academy be destroyed.
What do you want, old man? You better not be trying to cause any trouble, or you'll be sorry.
This cell is too drafty. My old bones could catch a chill in here. We don't want that. You better let me out.
Yes, it's too drafty in there. Your old bones might catch a chill. We don't want that. Get out of there.
You shouldn't have let me out, Sonny. That was wrong. Admiral Kareth won't be too happy with you disobeying his orders.
Yes, what I did was wrong. Very wrong.
You deserve to be locked up in the cell for disobeying orders.
Yes, I deserve to be locked up for disobeying orders.
Jolie tricking him like a boss.
Yep.
What just happened? What am I doing in here? Damn you, old man. I'll kill you if I ever get out of here.
Then I'll be sure to never let you out. Goodbye, Sonny.
That was awesome.
I love how he goes like, "I'm gonna kill you, old man." He's like, "Oh well, yeah, I'll just never let you out then. Congratulations." God, there's so many force powers you can choose for Jolie. We'll do the plague one for him.
Sounds good. I mean, I don't think we have anyone with plague.
We don't. We already maxed out his force choke too. Alright, now we have force wave on him. You know, Sif, help me get out of this cell, and I'll help you. Who are you? Evil Sith unjustly captured me and my ship. They think we are spies. They torture all of the crew trying information, but we have no information to give. The Sith carried their interrogate captain until his mind snapped, and they grabbed my first mate, the navigator, and they all went crazy. Mine's gone, so sad, but there's nothing but animals now. I always Frank on the ship, but now me and the only one left. Soon Sith come to interrogate me too, but not knowing anything. Me just trader and rare goods. What do you mean by rare goods? Me brings people in need, people who need things they can't get normally. You're a smuggler. It's such a unchich language. Me helps people, people helps me, he helps me. Okay. We have something special, something you can use on your ship. Something very powerful, an icebreaker. Give it a access to computer on this ship and use to override the Sith security programs. Why wouldn't the Sith confiscate something like that? Sip not very thorough with the search, hee hee. That's disgusting. Think what you will, but we have into computers, and computers have way into the hangar. We can get off eventually. We're still running around. It's too late for them. My mind's gone. Crazy, hate the pain. Sad, very sad. Okay. Let's see what pretty much this guy told us he can give us a car that pretty much just overrides any computer, and that what's it called, and that basically he hid the thing in his butt. Yeah, that's why they didn't find it. Dude, did you just it actually says right equipment for the storage stuff. It's like, what?
Alright.
It's like, oh, okay. There just so happens to be a riot thing. Oh, we can't throw the sword.
Sad face.
We don't have enough computer spikes. Maybe this gets us. Oh, yeah, we got it. Okay, so. Open detention errors, old area schematics. We still don't have enough computer spikes, dude. Okay. I messed up. We didn't actually have to lose those computer spikes. We can slice the door open with a sword, apparently.
Oh, awesome.
Which is weird.
Yeah, you'd think doors on a big military vessel like this would be a little bit more sturdy.
Never mind, it's not working. I need my lightsaber. Yeah, it's doing negative damage to the door. One, because, you know, it's made out of, it's made of some kind of material. Electrical energy is what I want to say, right?
Think so.
It's like it says it's a force field, so something like that. All right, they're all dead. We killed them all.
Hooray!
Oh, that's locked. That's the detention center. Oh, is the terminal over here? Watching Jolie naked running around the ship isn't the best thing. Alright, it's not that way. We're in the medical supplies. So this is where Candace would where Canderous would come in. Yeah, Canderous would make an explosion go off, and then he would naturally heal. And then if it was a T3 unit, they would deactivate him and they would throw him in here. Same thing with like HK-47, and then they would just reactivate themselves. You know, like they basically did a restart, and the restart just got delayed for like X amount of time.
Ah, gotcha.
Juhani would be right here in the middle of this hallway. She would be in stealth mode, and hold on. Okay, so that we wasted 2 more spikes because I thought the detention sonar had to be unlocked, and it didn't get unlocked. I guess I need a security key.
I guess so.
But I don't know where the damn thing's at.
What's
I guess.
your fucking language?
I love how you say that and you just curse too.
I know.
Get the hell out of here. Oh look, this is where we would get the rest of the computer spikes to do what we needed to do. Too bad we wasted the first 4.
You know, considering just every single one of our force users basically can just mow down an entire squadron of enemies with just force lightning and force wave. How in the hell did they capture us?
Well, you gotta remember that it's like in the Death Star where all the stormtroopers come out onto the ship. So that's why. Also, you know, they actually have targeting machines to just destroy the ship.
Well done, Jolie. I knew we could count on you. A Jedi never fails to get the task done.
If I remember the layout of the ship, our equipment should be in a storage chamber just through the north doors. After we grab our stuff,
how long do you want to go for tonight? Because we're starting to approach the 3-hour mark.
That we can open the docking
Yeah,
gates to the hangar where they've got the Ebon Hawk. We have to open
you can do 12 or 1 if you want.
We better get moving. I can feel the darkness.
Yeah, I could go for another hour.
Okay.
And I don't want to be here when he arrives. None of us is a match for the Sith Lord.
Said that Saint couldn't make it.
The power of the Dark Lord is strong enough to destroy any of us, even you. It would be suicide to face Malak here. We need to get away.
Well, we were supposed to get like one other guy, but he never showed up.
Surprise and secrecy will serve us best.
Count.
You better come with me and Karth.
I love how they go like, we're gonna go do like something, and then Bastla's like, no, you can't go do that. You have to come with me and Karth throughout the ship. And I'm like, but I want to go back to the ship and take a nap. And Bastla's all like, you're not allowed to do that. You have to do a job.
Do your job. Yeah.
How can I help?
And apparently Bastila and Karth got all their shit back and not me, and I'm still completely naked.
Sad face.
I love how this one has like just slightly better stats, just slightly, and it's all like, hey, I slightly have better stats.
Yep. Just, the number went up slightly. Ooh. Yeah, we were using the blue lightsaber.
Yeah, I know. I was just went like the lightsaber's slightly better than the other one by like 1 point.
Yeah. Just, do we have just different crystals in those or something? We haven't messed around with crystals in like.
Well, we didn't.
3 seconds.
We haven't changed the color. Well, the thing is that the dragon crystals are in there.
Oh yeah, that's true. We put like a dragon pearl in like 1 or 2 of them, didn't we?
We put 1 in each. Which is the only way to get like the best stats in the game. But if you put them on 2 and you take away the penalties after oh, he's gone. So I guess they automatically bust him out or whatever, prison.
Guess so.
There was Pizzak cards in there for some odd reason. Okay, well, we're out. So, God, what was I thinking? Yeah, so if you take the penalty away from using dual wielding, then it's increased by, 2 times.
This is Canderous. We're at the Ebon Hawk. Like we figured, it's under heavy guard. But don't worry, we'll figure out a plan to take care of them.
So basically the rest of the crew is like figuring out how to get the Ebon Hawk free and whatnot. Yeah. And the bridge to this one, like the hangar from this elevator is locked. Now the alarms are going off because eventually someone found out, hey, yeah, there shouldn't be dead bodies here.
It took them long enough.
Oh, I forgot to change Karp's blasters.
You asked for this.
Karp is like also super under level, if you remember.
Yeah, I remember that. I haven't really been using. Well, we've mostly been using just almost exclusively force users in our party.
We're giving him the best blasters we have, which are the Mandalorian heavy blasters.
Sounds like a plan.
And we can't unequip his armor until these guys are dead.
What?
Dude, that guy just took out a heavy gun.
Damn.
Alright, he's dead. And you can't even take his heavy gun either. And there's security robots, and the security robots are just going like, yeah, no. Oh, that's right, I don't have my shields on. Oh, Basile's dead. Stop spamming your grenades! Thank God we have lightsabers deflecting this shit.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I've been frozen up to my neck, but, I defend with a lightsaber held out in front of me.
F this shit, I'm out. Dude, I don't even think we're gonna take this force power if we ever come back to this, just considering it didn't do shit for our character. It says we have immunity to everything, and it doesn't do it.
What can I do?
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like, oh, well, characters of enemies of equal or higher level, it has a chance to fail or something.
No, it's just straight up no. Alright, now he's wearing KotOR's armor. So he has better, better dexterity or whatever you want to call it. Because he can't wear heavy armor.
Yeah.
I love how, like, these guys, like, I know it's their job to stop us, but you would think it wouldn't be smart enough for them to just go like, maybe we shouldn't fight them. They just killed an entire room of our squad.
Yeah, you think there'd be a point where they're like, you know what? I'm not being paid enough for this shit.
Imagine like being on the ship and they're like, man, I'm on the safest fleet in the entire Sith army, and alarms go off, and then they're all like, ah shit.
We're good. We're on the safest ship in the Sith army. We're good. It's fine.
First day on the job, immediately like the ship's being overrun, and he's just like, ah shit. Oh wait, cool. In the first time in a long time, it actually finally glitched to where we had to choose a character to open a door.
Alright.
I wonder how long it takes Malix to notice. I haven't heard from my apprentice in a long time.
Huh.
It's like someone murdered him. Oh cool, we found the storage unit.
Apparently he didn't put any points into being able to sense anything.
Awareness.
Yeah.
That's what it would be, awareness. Hey look,
yeah,
space
I was about to
suits.
put perception, and then I'm like, oh no wait, that's D&D and Pathfinder, what do they call it here? It's like, yeah, awareness.
Which is actually a skull.
Yes.
Dude, there's like a lot of good shit in the storage thing, like guns and armor, and then you just like only car fuses that shit, and you're just like, oh yeah.
Is it all these guns that like only Karth can use, really?
Because we're a Jedi, we don't really need that.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think they would. You know, you'd think they would have like a lightsaber with, or like a lightsaber bayonet kind of thing on a gun. Yeah, I think that would be quite useful. But I'm sure there's like a lore reason why that can't happen.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna poke your eye out, kid.
Or shoot your eye out, kid. Ho, ho, ho.
How are we frozen?
I don't know, that force power is total false advertising. Like, oh, you're immune to most things, and like, except it's a lie.
You're also supposed to not take like the first like damage or whatever, yet I still take like an entire shit ton of damage.
Yeah, I don't know, is that power bugged or something?
I guess it doesn't properly work. And it's all like, why would I go a paladin? Huh, these stores seem to be sealed. The way to get to the bridge. Better find another way. Okay. Oh look, a dark Jedi that failed. It's like we're stronger than them or something.
These guys suck.
I love how Basso's like standing right in front of him too, going like, I'm waiting for him. Oh, Karf was there. I didn't even notice he was right next to her. Oh, cool. Karf actually got one for a change. I think Soul had like some kind of hidden camera in the jail cell. I'm like, ah shit, they escaped.
Probably. I mean, that'd be a smart place to put a camera.
I mean, the camera's there. You can't deactivate them. I don't know why our guys didn't think, hey, maybe we should deactivate these cameras.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a logical thing to do. I mean, it's not like we can shoot lightning out of our fingertips to disable the. Oh. Right. We could totally do that. Like every single person in our party. Well, at least all the cool ones.
Yeah, I was about to correct you. I said, well, no, that's a lie.
Well, the cool ones and HK.
HK can't shoot lightning.
Well, I'm saying all the cool ones can't, and HK.
Oh, okay.
Because HK is cool, but he can't shoot lightning.
I mean, he calls everybody a meatbag and he wants to murder everybody. He's like really open about what he wants to do.
Yeah. And, you know, I respect his honesty.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I really want to kill you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Master, but I really want to kill this person. I suggest we kill this person and make it look like an accident. You know, I'm surprised we didn't get sucked out into space, considering I lightsabered the one door before you actually get to the airlock.
That's true. We should all be, like, suffocating.
Well, no, you would just get sucked into space.
Where we would suffocate, our blood would boil, and die.
Yeah, no, this is the one part I hate, because in the second game that you played, you know you would move faster with the suit on, right?
Yeah.
In this game, you move super slow, as you can see. And so it takes you about like 2 minutes to get to the other side. And for speedrunners, that's like, this kills time, because it's like, well, when you're on the ocean planet, which is Mana, and when you're on the ship, it takes so long to get from point A to point B. And then if you die, you gotta go all the way back. That's why it's crucial to save as soon as you get to the other airlock. Also, there's all these spaceships in space, and they don't seem to like question. Maybe those are the people that escape, and maybe I should shoot at my own ship just to destroy them, or at least run them over. Oh hey, my lightsaber's gone. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yes?
You asked for this! You shall fall.
Time to rumble!
For once, Bastila used her Force Lightning.
It's a Christmas miracle.
This door is locked.
This locked his door. The door locked his.
Oh, we're at the bridge, apparently. I thought it was more further than what it should be.
Very resourceful. I assume you had some part in this. You learned your lessons well from
Look, it's the Admiral with Blackie 2 right behind him.
Don't be a fool. I'm giving you and your companions a chance to surrender. A chance to
Hold on, gotta wait for the stream to clear. Yep, there he is.
He'll be arriving any moment.
He speaks the truth, Koth. I can feel the
God, for a second there, I thought that guy's mask was a beard.
But if you throw down your weapons now,
Hey dude, it could be the most realistic beard that you never know. He doesn't have to be human. He could be alien.
Yeah, I mean, like, gotta be honest, like, when before my brain processed what was happening, I thought he was, like, rocking a ZZ Top beard.
And as all the enemies run towards me, I force wave everybody.
Yep, just like every combat so far. At least since we got Force Wave.
Oh, Bastila already used all of her force power somehow.
I'm so proud. She's finally just using her force powers.
Well, he glitches through the wall of water into space. Oh, hey, Bastila went down to a guy with a sword. And for some odd reason, Karf is using his fist. Karf using his brain, everybody.
That is very strange.
Ready?
Karth using his brain.
The Admiral. He's still alive.
I'm pretty sure I killed him. Forget him, Karf. We have to get out of here before Malik arrives. Take your time, Karf. Make him suffer what he's done to you. No, Karf, don't give in to your hatred. I'm gonna choose number 3. I want him to give in to let him suffer. He genocide his people.
I'm gonna go goody two shoes again.
Even or odd?
Even.
It is odd.
No, Karth. Not like this. Do not give in to the hate.
Don't you understand what this man has done to my life? Do you know the pain he's brought me?
Killing him won't ease the pain, Karth. Do not become what you despise.
Karth, must tell you something. Come closer.
Dude, his eyes are just moving back and forth like he's on an acid trip.
Well, I don't even know what's going on, man.
Did you? Remember my dying words.
Why is his arm up in the air?
Whenever you look at those
Does he just don't care?
thought were your friends.
I guess.
It can't be true, can it? No, it can't. Damn you. Saul. Damn you.
Okay, he's dead. Your family's avenged. Can we get out of here now? What did he say, Karf? Forget it, Karf. Whatever he said. Only he's trying to hurt you. I'm gonna choose number 3. He avenged his family.
Yeah. Sure.
Karth is not what you
Well,
think. We had
I don't know.
no
Were
other
there
choice.
any?
Please, you don't understand.
So make me understand.
What are you two talking about? What's going on? Whatever this is, Karf deserves an answer. So start talking,
Yeah.
Bastila. Number 2.
Sorry, which one was what was the options?
What are you talking about? What's going on? Whatever this is about, Karf deserves an answer. So start talking, Bastila.
What are you talking about, I guess?
Not here, Karth. Please, there's no time. Malik is coming. This isn't the place. Please, Karth.
I assume they both get to the same general
A while longer.
spot.
Later. She's right, Karth. This isn't the time. We can get after this. We
I'll
escape.
trust you, Bastila, but as soon as we're off this ship, I expect some answers.
Of course, Karth. As soon as we get to the Ebon Hawk, I'll explain everything. To both of you, I promise.
Oh, cool. The alarm's still going off.
Hooray!
What's weird is that our force power is generated while we had that entire dialogue. Basilisk did not. Oh, hey, there's people behind us.
Sure.
What's her wisdom? She should be. She should have a whole bunch of.
I guess the game glitched.
Maybe.
Yeah, because when you have conversations, force powers can disappear and whatnot. Alright, now that's just getting annoying. Yeah, her force powers are regenerating now, but they weren't before.
Well, at least they're generating now.
Yeah, you have no idea. It's just like a constant alarm you can't shut off.
Honestly, I'm glad I'm not hearing that.
Oh, hey, there's more people now. Oh, it's the Dark Jedi. Man, these Dark Jedi are way more easier now. It's like they're super weak or something.
Either that or we're really good at spamming
Force Wave.
Yeah. Well, our powers in general, but yeah, Force Wave in particular.
There's more Dark Jedi in this hallway than before.
Yes.
I love how these two Dark Jedi are just over there probably having a common conversation, and we just go up and murder them. They're like, we were just talking about what we were gonna have for lunch later.
How'd you like that?
And we're just all like, well, you should have thought of having something for lunch a long time ago, because now you're gonna get murdered.
Yep, I hope you enjoyed thinking about your last meal, because you're not gonna get it.
Yes. And they're go like, but it was Taco Tuesday with steak.
No. Killing someone on Taco Day, that gives you a dark side point right there.
It's okay. I'm actually not that big of a fan of tacos. It depends on where you get them.
Yeah, there's some are definitely better than others.
In California, they're actually made a little bit differently. Like, they're actually made into a sandwich type of taco. They also don't use flour, they only use tortilla.
Oh, they only use the corn?
Yeah. Which is traditional, but flour is mostly used from God, I can't remember. Flour is mostly used from like the Native Americans and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I think the Inca and the Mayans.
Sounds right.
It's Canderous. We took care of the guards. We're inside the Ebon Hawk and all systems are go. As soon as you guys join us, we can get out of here.
Hear that? As soon as we join them, we can leave. Man, dude, we just slaughtered this entire room.
Thank you, Force Wave.
You want me to tell you the one thing that throws me off though? Is that they said they slaughtered all the guards just now over the radio and went like, hey, we slaughtered all the guards and we're at the ship, we're waiting for you, and then you just run into like an entire squadron on the way here and they're like, yeah, no, you didn't kill everybody.
Apparently somebody was slacking off.
No, more like I just got lied to. And I guess that's Lord Malik's other Sith apprentice, but he's weaker than the last one we fought. Because we force waved him.
Yeah.
And now he's dead.
I'm here.
Sure.
And now we're going to the hangar. We'll only have 2 more planets to do tomorrow night. Oh wait, I don't think we'll be doing this stream tomorrow night for this game.
Yeah, I'm.
You asked for this.
Yeah, I could do. I could do tomorrow night. You know, just Friday and Saturdays are a weird thing for me.
I thought you said Fridays you couldn't, but Saturdays you can.
Well,
sure.
Well, this Saturday I'm gonna be driving out to see my family in San Antonio. Because you know, Labor Day weekend, my brother and my parents have the day off, so.
Okay. I thought you meant just for last week, but okay. So you're free Friday then.
Yeah, well, I still work on Friday.
Well,
but,
do you work? That means you don't work Saturday then, right?
Well, I'm not working, but I'm hanging out with my family. Well, are you talking about in general?
Yeah, in general, like overall.
Yeah, in general. I mean, this week is kind of the exception, but yeah. On Saturdays, I usually don't have much going on. I just work like a few hours in the morning, and then I'm basically done around 2-ish. So.
All right, we're almost there. And then we got stopped.
Save face.
Darth Malak.
Down you go!
I love how Carve thought he could just kill the Sith Lord with 2 blaster shots.
I hope you weren't thinking of leaving so
Yeah, because that'll work. Why ask Han Solo how that went for him?
Too much energy hunting down you
Pretty well.
and your companions to let you get away from me now. Besides, I had to see for myself.
I love how I took Bastla's lightsaber and she has it in her hand again.
I can hardly believe my eyes. Tell me, why did the Jedi spare you? Is it vengeance you seek at this reunion?
Reunion? What are you talking about?
What? You mean you don't know? All this time and you still haven't figured it out. I wonder how long you would have stayed blind to the truth. Surely some of what you once were must have surfaced by now. Even the combined power of the Jedi Council couldn't keep your true identity buried forever, could it?
The Jedi do not believe in
We're getting a
killing their
flashback
prisoners.
now.
No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes.
Flashback.
The Council would not normally accept an adult for training.
And
this is
Oh wait,
special
it's a
case.
cutscene. You can't even see it. Cool. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Here's the big reveal because you can't hear shit.
We are Darth Revan. I am Kira.
Dude, are those our eyes or are we just blind now? We used to be blind.
Death Note reference off the list. Oh, I see it now.
You cannot hide
Okay.
from what you once were, Revan. Recognize that you were
Yep.
once the Dark Lord.
We used to have an awesome mask.
And clothes.
Yeah.
The Jedi Strike Team captured you, and the Council used the Force to reprogram
Well,
your
to be fair,
mind.
after wearing that mask for so long, your eyes would probably be adjusted to the dark.
Well, your eyes are supposed to be yellow when you're a dark side user. How did they capture someone as powerful as Revan? I mean me.
I helped them, Revan. I always knew that one day the title of Dark Lord would be mine. When the Jedi Strike Team boarded your vessel, I saw my day had come. I ordered my own ships to fire on your bridge. I thought I could destroy all my enemies with a single glorious victory. I never dreamed the Jedi would take you alive from the wreckage.
Why wouldn't the Jedi just simple kill me?
The Jedi are fools. They do not believe in executing prisoners. Originally, I assumed you had died in the battle. Imagine my surprise when I found out you were still alive, Revan.
But why did you betray your master?
You knew I would one day challenge you for supremacy, but you underestimated me. I acted sooner than you expected and seized the Sith throne with a single brilliant stroke.
Basila, is this true?
It's true. I was part of the team sent to capture Revan, to capture you. When Malak fired on the ship, you were badly injured. We thought you were
Her
dead.
face looks so
Your mind
awkward
was destroyed,
out
but
of the
I
entire
used
game. She
Force
looks
to
so
preserve
concerned
the
and
flicker
awkward
of
at this
life in
point,
your body.
but not
I brought you to the
any
Jedi
other parts
Council.
in the game.
They were the ones who healed your damaged mind.
I have no major emotions to show up until now.
Didn't restore your wounded mind, Revan. They merely programmed it with a new identity, one loyal to the Republic. They tried to make you their slave.
You've been lying to me this whole time, Bassa. Why not just let me die? But why the program with another identity? I understand, Bassa. You had no other choice.
I wanted to tell you, but the Council forbid it. They were afraid you might return to the dark side if you discovered your real identity.
But now you know the truth, Revan. The Council has failed in their attempt to make you their pawn. The will of a Sith Lord is not so easily manipulated.
Okay, so the option is why not just let me die, but program me with another identity. Use me, Bassa. You're no better than the Sith. I understand, Bassa. You had no other choice. I'm gonna go with number 3.
Yeah, I'll say, I understand. Yeah.
Even or odd?
Even.
Alright, you got yours.
Forgiveness, Revan. You are weak. I was right to betray you. You are not fit to rule the Sith. A small part of me has always regretted betraying you from afar. I always knew there were some who would think I acted out of fear, that I did not want to face you. But now fate has given me a second chance to prove myself. Once I defeat you in combat, no one will question my claim to the Sith throne. My triumph will be complete.
Triumph, Malik. You seem to forget that I'm still alive. No, that seems like something Chad would say.
Yeah.
The Jedi Council were foolish to let you live. I won't make the same mistake. We shall finish this alone in the ancient Sith tradition. Master versus apprentice, as it was meant to be.
So he activated his force power too late to where I can knock him like that. Force wave. Force wave. Oh yes, he force pushed me.
Now, how dare he use his powers?
He's just
Only we're
copycatting
allowed
what
to do that.
what we were doing. And then he retreats like a coward.
Was.
Should probably activate this before facing him, so we don't get. It's supposed to be a buff, but it never actually works.
Yeah. Sad face.
Should be this middle one. Oh, he did the force buff too, but it didn't work.
Because it doesn't work for him either, so. Guess that force power doesn't take sides.
Force thing's not working anymore. I don't know if he's immune now or what.
I guess so.
Yeah, he's not taking anything.
Is he weak to the ancient art of chucking grenades at him?
He is. Oh, we sliced him once and now he's cheating.
This isn't over, Malak.
Your friends
Yeah.
do not give up easily.
So a loser.
You always could inspire.
I love how we're about to beat him and Bastil's like, no, wait, stop, I can save you.
Stand against my power.
For the Jedi! I'll hold Malak off. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
What do you mean holding him off? I was beating the shit out of him.
No, Bastila, he's too strong. No!
As Karf gives a very
we
bad
can't get past.
no.
Come on, we have to get to the Ebon Hawk.
Yeah.
Bastila doesn't stand a Bastila.
I love how he goes like, Bastila doesn't stand a chance. We should just get the F out.
Yeah.
And apparently Karf is calling the shots now. Oh, it froze.
Apparently.
Going to the Ebon Hawk. Oh, hey, cool. We're the only ones going to the ship. I think we left Karf behind.
Hooray!
It's not like we need him.
Yeah.
You just left him behind because it's like, ain't nobody giving me orders. He thought he could tell Chad the Chode what to do.
He was mistaken.
And I destroyed all the fighters like that. Oh, cool. The game... Oh, God. The game crashed itself completely.
Oh, dang.
As in, like, it shut itself off.
I guess it couldn't handle the reveal of Darth Chad the Chode.
Yeah.
Sure.
To be fair, that was a pretty sick plot twist.
I'm gonna just skip the dialogue and choose the same options.
Fair enough.
But this is where character's like, I always felt it in my chode that I was destined for greatness. Oh, you can't skip his stupid laugh.
Sounds right.
Apparently you can't skip it when he takes off his mask. I don't know why they put that.
Yeah.
Also, he looks more pale, which is weird because if you're the dark side, you don't turn pale. I got cat eyes. Game crashed again.
Crashed again.
You cannot hide from what you once were, Rev.
You're mine.
Alright, I did the dialogue or whatever.
Oh, what was that?
I did the dialogue already.
Oh, cool. Well, let me refresh the stream. It's giving me a network error on my end.
Oh, cool. Mallet's force choking us.
Cool.
Yeah, this time for some odd reason it's harder to beat him, and he's not going backwards like he should. Oh, come on, dude. Give me the option to do my stuff. Wow, why? Oh, apparently we're invincible now. Oh, never mind.
Alright,
We died. I don't know why the hell the game decided to not take damage anymore.
Sure.
Because, you know, the game decides to cheat its way, apparently. Which is weird because he was taking a bunch of force damage last time and now he's like invincible.
I mean, I assume this is what the fight is more likely
Not really. No, it's never like that. If you level up your character correctly, he's just so easy to beat. For some odd reason, he's so easy to beat, you almost end up killing him, and then for some reason there's a cutscene going, no, the game recognizes you can't beat him because then the game would just be over.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I kind of have to, but that would be awesome if there was just like another ending where it's just like, oh, that was it? Wow,
Yeah.
you suck. The end.
I really just hate going through all this stupid dialogue and cutscenes again.
You cannot hide from what you...
I won't.
But
Whoa, what the hell? Dude, this fight's so weird. Alright, we got it. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we got to do the next scene.
Okay.
Again, it's weird because it's all like, well, this shit shouldn't be happening because we're supposed to have immunity, and cool, the game freaking crashed again. Where we have to load in because it's doing the stupid, oh, hey, no, you can't move.
Yeah, I keep getting loading and network error messages on my end for the stream.
Yeah,
oh, no, wait, there it is.
I don't know what that's about. Dude, it looks funny. He froze in midair. Oh, cool. Yeah, we were kicking his ass, taking no damage, and now it's like over.
See.
I'll hold Malakov. You two get out of here. Find the Star Forge.
No. No!
Karf just did his no.
The door seat. Back.
Oh, the door's locked. Okay.
I can. You can barely see anything. It's just stuck behind a loading spinny wheel.
Oh, I have no idea what's going on with your thing, dude. It's working on mine.
Okay, now it's. Okay, it's going again. Fingers crossed it doesn't start doing the spinning wheel thing again.
I thought you were playing Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I could use some money. Or we could play, or you know, also Wheel of Fortune if I want to lose sanity.
Is that the one where it's the murder is like story type anime game?
Dang it.
Or is that like Doki Doki Club or whatever?
Doki Doki Literature Club?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't played it, but I've heard a lot about it.
Where is Bastila?
Hey,
what happened on that ship?
We're back on
We ran
track.
into Malik. He would have killed us, but Bastila sacrificed herself so we could get away.
You mean she's dead?
Nah, Malik won't kill her. Don't be foolish.
You know,
he'll want to use her
I never wanted to hit Mission more in the face ever than before, but that was the stupidest comment I've ever heard her say. She's dead?
Not so fast. We've got a bigger issue to deal with here. They deserve to know the truth about you. Do you want to tell them what Malik said, or should I?
I don't care what Malik said. I'm not Darth Revan. I'm Chad the Chode. Let's choose that one.
Yeah, that is awesome. I wish I could say it.
Is this some kind of a joke?
No, it's no joke. The Jedi Council captured Revan and erased the Dark Lord's mind, programming in a new identity. Saul Karath told me on the Leviathan, and Bastila confirmed it.
You're Darth Revan? This is big. Do you remember anything about being the Dark Lord?
Small bits, strange visions, and that's all.
Just a few flashes. That's it. Nothing more? Then I don't think there's a problem. It seems to me that if you don't really
I don't know why. The
remember
galaxy's
anything
so
about
forgiving of me being like the Dark Lord that legit
doesn't
started
really
the second
matter.
Metz genocide, and they're like,
now, right?
yeah, that's okay.
Of course it still matters. How
It's
do we
like,
know
oh,
more memories
alright.
won't come flooding back? How do we know Revan won't suddenly turn on us?
Well, you know,
The whole time we've been
that happens,
chasing
I guess,
after
every now and
Malik, we've
again.
had
You
his
know,
own
you just.
Sith master right at our side.
I was the
listening to our
Dark Lord
secrets,
last time.
hearing our
You know,
plans.
it's only fair that someone else gets a turn. Yeah.
But I'm not the Dark Lord anymore. I'm Chad the Chode. I am one of you. I loved that right there. I'm picking that one.
I
Sounds
don't
good to
see
me.
the Sith Lord standing here.
I love you guys.
I
I'm
see a
Chad the
friend who's
Chode.
been with us through thick
Chad
and
the
thin.
Chode.
Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Terrace.
I agree with Mission. I swear I lived up to the person you are, not the person you were.
Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How can you say that, Mission? The Sith bombed my homeworld, Revan took away my family, and destroyed my life.
Everyone knows it was Malik who gave the order to attack your people, Karth. You can't blame Revan for that.
I suppose you've proven yourself to be a friend
I
of
love
the
how
Republic by your
everybody's like
actions so far.
giving logical, like, yeah, this guy didn't cause your planet to get destroyed. It was the other guy.
What about me?
Yeah, we're just gonna
I
blame
already
that
knew
guy.
who you
So
were.
it's all
It
good.
wasn't my place to tell you. Better off that you know. If you
So
ask
Jolie
me.
always
Does it
knew that
change
you were
anything?
the Dark
I'm
Lord.
not here to judge you. You do what you have to do.
He's also still
and I'll
naked
help
on the
if
ship.
I can.
You defeated the Mandalore clans in the war, Revan. You were the only one in the galaxy who could best us. We had never met one like you before, and never since. How can you even ask if I'll follow you? Whatever you're fighting, it will be worthy of my skill.
Yeah, Kendrick doesn't care.
I'm your
He'll follow
man
you
until
to
the
the
end,
ends of the
no matter how
galaxy.
this plays out.
Commentary. I am experiencing
Ha,
something
kiss ass.
unusual, Master.
What's happening, HK-47?
Answer. My programming is activating my deleted memory core. I believe I have a homing system that is restoring it, Master.
Everyone be careful. There's no telling what this means. Your homing system, what's that?
Observation. My homing system is a function of my assassination protocols, that which I told you had been deactivated. This system was not. It seems that the homing system deliberately restores my deleted memory core upon returning to my original master.
You mean Revan?
Affirmation. Correct, Master. Sith protocols maintain that all droid knowledge be deleted before assassination missions and restored upon return. I have returned to you, and my full
Yeah, I think I might
functionality
be
is now under your
done
personal
soon. My
command.
computer just I don't know if it's my connection or
Yeah, I wouldn't know, dude.
what have you.
The stream's running perfectly fine.
Yeah. Because like, every time I refresh it, I see a little bit of.
Well in the past, Master, and will continue to
Pretty much HK47 told us that Revan was his original master.
Remember, we're talking
He
about the
deletes
Force here.
he
At
deletes
this
all of
point,
his
Malak
memories
himself could
after
drop
every
out of the
assassination
sky, and I
mission
wouldn't bat an
until they
eyelash.
return to their original owner.
I knew the little guy would come through for you.
Makes sense.
Droids don't hold grudges.
Well, the others seem to trust you, and I don't see any other way that we can stop the Sith. And I suppose that Malak is the real enemy here. I really don't have any other choice, do I? Don't worry. I won't let my personal feelings get in the way of my
So
assignments
pretty
or
much
this
everybody on
mission.
the ship
But don't forget,
went like,
I've
I don't care
sworn an
what
oath
you
to
did
defend the
before
Republic. As long as this mission stays on
whatever
course,
you were doing
I'll
before.
stick with you. But I won't let you betray the Republic under any circumstances. So I guess that's it then. We keep going. We've still got one more star map to uncover if we're gonna
they're
find
pretty
that
chillax
Star
about
Forge
this
and
whole
save
thing.
Basileus.
Like,
So
not one of them is
let's
like,
do it
you
before
know,
it's too late.
you might not want to be a dick next time, Chad the Chode. I mean, I guess to be fair, they're cool with some of the messed up stuff that we did. So
yeah, we have done very terrible things.
yeah,
except
half the time, things.
Except Karf, he doesn't trust anyone. He didn't even trust us to begin with, so no one cares about his opinion. And Bastila faded away like a Sith ghost. And Jolie's still naked. We're gonna mess around with the lightsabers and then we're almost done. Just gonna kickstart the quest for the game.
Right.
Alright, our lightsabers have been slightly... They're better now.
Awesome.
Whoops, my bad. Wrong one. I'm trying to switch them back. Where'd it go? Now one of them flats out does 12 to 26 damage now, and the other one is like 9 to 23.
Oh, that is awesome.
Plus, it also gets a chance for every crit hit. It gets a D2 dice.
Oh, nice.
I see you're another Jedi. Come to Small Corp, and yes, good to meet you. Jedi come here often, do they? There are many people who come to Corbin from throughout the Sith space, hoping Jedi to join the Academy. Some of them are Jedi who left the Order. I will get into the Academy for certain. I understand Jedi who left the lightsaber made are very welcomed. So I imagine. But of this, it's very nice to see you. Edmund Hawk has returned. I have not seen the ship for some time indeed. Since you're regular to our little colony, a docking fee is 25 credits. Force persuade. Do not need to collect the fee. I suppose you're correct. It won't hurt anything if I let you go on through. I'll be on my way.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic
We don't
hopefuls
care
can't
what you've
possibly
done.
all be this
But
stupid,
how
can
dare you use your powers to waive docking fees?
For 25 credits.
Yeah.
I'm no master yet, but I
There's some weird lines in the sand when it comes to your companions here.
Yes. Well, Jolie and Johanny don't care. Bastila cares.
I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy.
Funny enough, Bastila is the only one
Of course, Shaldan.
that
Anything you command
couldn't
us.
come on the
We would
planet
never
because
oppose
it's
you.
anyone would recognize her.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong. No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the Academy. The other students would tear you apart. You, Jedi, you're looking to get in the Academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the Academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Well, if you can't think of anything cruel, you really shouldn't be out here, young man, should you?
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation.
Reloading again.
I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
So basically we've been given a choice on helping these 3 people not die by saying why would they do that? You can't just kill them. Why are you asking me? Oh, it hasn't given us the option I need you for. Hold on, let me see.
We didn't do anything. Please, help us. It's not what they did so much as what they didn't do, which is prove themselves worthy. I'm exhausted from dealing with their mulings, so please decide for me.
Let them go. That's my decision. Kill them. I don't care. I think humiliation would be enough. Perhaps just scare them a little. No way, leave me out of it. Perhaps just scare them a little.
Leave them alone, I guess.
Let them go? And what could possibly convince me to do that?
Because I'm Dark Frodo, I'm telling you to let them go. Persuade. They aren't worth your time. Persuade. Killing them is wrong and you know it. Force Persuade. You want to let them go. I actually want to see what happens if we try to use Force Persuade on a Dark Jedi.
I'd be surprised if it works.
We'll see.
Oh,
it does.
To let them go.
He's that weak.
Yes, that's right. They're not worth my time.
Wow.
I'm on my head. What was that?
I don't know who your master is, but they should be disappointed in
I don't
themselves.
have time for this.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a dialogue. You can actually use Force Persuade, and his mind is so weak, it worked.
Wow. Being force persuaded by another Jedi. I mean, I guess that would work if you're just way more powerful than the other one, I guess. I guess that would make sense, but come on, seriously?
Well, I mean, there was the Count Dooku incident where he's all like, well, you know, that shit doesn't work on me, and they're all like, what happens if we use 3 Jedis to use the Force
Look here, my dear
thing
friends.
or whatever? I don't know.
We have some newcomers to the colony. Led
Yeah,
by
there was
a
something
Jedi,
like that,
no less.
right.
I don't believe I've seen any of them before. Have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Well, if you'd seen us before, we wouldn't be newcomers, would we?
Smart-mouthed newcomers to boot.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim.
So basically,
What do you
3
think of that?
people are saying that they're gods. You can try to kill me, you'll fail, but you can try.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person.
Yeah.
Do you not realize how many Sith
we
are
don't get
here
any
in
dark
Dredge
side by
Day?
saying that.
12. No, wait, 13.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
If we did, I would tell
not
you.
Be hasty.
You
Perhaps
go
our
for
friend
it, then.
here
Yeah.
could yet offer up some
This
amusement.
thing is,
What do you say? Amuse us. Make us laugh. And
my stream is
we
not
might just
behaving
consider
tonight.
allowing you to live.
Alright, okay. So we have be careful, you might be heading for more trouble than you can handle. If you really want to fight, just make a move and it'll be your last. Persuade, or okay, these two Mandalorians are in the woods. Please don't hurt me. I don't want to fight. I would pick, if you really want to fight, just make the first move and it'll be your last. Seems like something Chad would say.
I will say
it's neutral. We're not pretty much saying I'm gonna bash your face in at this point.
Alright. Sure.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
Yeah, so they just walk away. Yeah, we didn't get any dark or light side points from that. Jolie remains somewhat mysterious character. You should speak to him. I'm good.
Greetings. This we are this you.
Oh wow, dude! I found Exar Kun's light armor.
Oh, nice.
He's supposed to be like a very, very powerful Dark Jedi, and you know they just so happen to have his armor, and they're selling it.
Yeah, you know, here's the by Julius Caesar himself. That'll be $20. I mean, I believe he was just a senator. I don't know if he used a sword, but I don't know.
Oh, shit, I forgot. We gotta sell some of our stuff.
Right. Well, I'm probably gonna have to head on out here in a sec, because it's like...
Oh yeah, I understand that. I was just telling you we're gonna sell some shit first.
Sounds good. Because I don't know if my internet's acting up. I mean, the Discord audio is coming in fine, but I don't know what it is. The stream is just very, very laggy and slow and being weird on my end.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Fingers crossed it's all fixed up by tomorrow night. So I
was gonna say maybe stop watching porn.
Make me.
Uses Sith Persuade.
No. All the force powers in the galaxy aren't enough to alter that.
What happens if I just put a cat? Force Persuade using cat.
Okay, fair enough.
Yay!
They are adorbs. They are adorbs.
Yeah, we're just selling some of our implants right now. We actually just got a really good implant, which is, I think it's Cander's implant. Well, his is natural. It's called Sith Regeneration. It's supposed to give us like a +2 to heal.
Oh, nice.
We also just sold like a lot of our armor because we don't need it.
Yeah, Jedi tend to not wear a lot of armor.
Alright, yeah, so we trigger one quest for smuggling. Alright, hold on. I'm just trying to On step 1, I'm gonna take like 2 steps outside the door, save it, and then we'll call it that. So it can
Sounds
trigger.
good.
So it can trigger the dialogue outside, and the next time we come, we're like, oh yeah, that's right, we're like right outside the academy. Alright, yep, and that's it for this stream tonight.
Good night,
Until
everyone.
next time.
On the adventures of Chad the Shoot.